with my best friend. I'm a freaky fuck, DTF for all these sluts, yeah. The bitch is switching Freaky Friday on my nuts, come and try me, but you probably out of luck, got some butt shots like I'm going hunting dust, yeah. SC with a hammer, so they cannot get me touched. I be acting in a minute, cause I got a couple busts, yeah. You more like Judge Costanza, yeah, I'm more like Jerry, Bring your bitch around me, she can't keep her pennies up. Said they better than me, yeah, this shit hilarious. Like it's League of Legends, bitch, yeah, you know I 80 carries. I'm nefarious, pull up in a chariot. Full counter got me feeling like a million. I can get it wet in a drought. Got it, man's missing, they don't know his whereabouts, yeah. Go ahead, boy, run your mouth. Keep on talking crazy, he gon' end up bleeding out. I'm a freaky fuck, DTF for all these sluts, yeah. The bitch is switching Freaky Friday on my nuts, Come and try me, but you probably out of luck, Got some butt shots like I'm going hunting dust, yeah. SC with a hammer, so they cannot get me touched. I be acting in a minute, cause I got a couple plus, yeah. You more like Judge Costanza, yeah, I'm more like Jerry, Bring your bitch around me, she can't keep her panties up,
She call me daddy, tell that bitches yes sir. Got 5 bitches on me, yeah, this shit is us sir. If you see me with a shawty, then you best address her. Got a brand new bag, guess who bought her that purse, yeah. Mama said I was born to flex, sir. Got a couple 40s and they on the dresser. On something brand new like a beta tester. Do me one favor, put your face to the curb. I ain't mean to catch a case of some mistakey and that hurts, but I'll never take it back because it could've ended worse. Bitch, I'm all about my bag, that's why the homies call me Church. But don't make me have a son, I'm like a father. My phone got down, made my dick just as long as my bands. Better kill a bitch, cash straight on the cam. Ask for my dick is for her only fans. Way back when used to fuck with my mans, but I already went and hit all of her friends. That's 12 bitches and they holding my hands. She a freak bitch, I don't really understand. Said she got my tattoos way better than her last dude. I'm sorry for the way like Lil Wayne, a little pastor. I ain't never read a book, but I can show you how to write to. Yeah, I got a pretty face, but I can show you how to fight to. She like the way I act, well, they mean it had his attitude. I'm tired of acting bashful, so forbid if I don't act cool. Spam with subliminals, don't make me have to act you. And yes, I beat him back too by any means I had. She call me daddy when she see me on the ground. I just fuck your bitch, then I go through my dance. Pussy ain't one, I can give up my stand. Used to hate on me, now they wanna be fans. I don't really drink, I just sip when I can. Need my money fast, or the fuck my advance. Need it all at once, strip a bitch, lap dance. Make her ass clap like the homecoming stands.
Said ass pics, my phone got down. Made my dick just as long as my bands. Better kill a bitch, cash straight on the cam. Ask for my dick is for her only fans. Way back when used to fuck with my mans, but I already went and hit all of her friends. That's 12 bitches and they holding my hands. She a freak bitch, I don't really understand.
I'm fresh to death, always dressed for sex, but my life's a mess. I just try my best, least my dick's a wreck. Put in car, egg, but they won't arrest. Bitch, fuck your ass. I'm the devil in the flesh, don't recommend, send a threats. I tell my set, only aim for the neck. And that's how we send a message to the rest. Keep a blade by my side, you don't want me upset. I'm not innocent, I'm a sin again. If you can find a better man, go and send him in. Lost a number, that's your bitch if I can hit again. She brought a friend on hit, bro, cause I'm a gentleman. She said, hey, so baby, have me some mess. They can speak on my name, just never up in the past tense. If they don't listen, I'ma go and get my mask then. They only pissed cause I went and surpassed them. Free tight, wanna bite from this python. Read between the lines, you can make it to the pylon. She don't know me, but know I'm something to keep her eyes on. I'm not a sex symbol, I'm a sex icon. If you don't trust, I'm the one to rely on. If you cross, you cross me and my guys, huh? They say let bygones be bygones. I say fuck 'em all, bitch, I'm gone. Fresh to death, always stressed for sex, but my life's a mess. I just try my best, it's my days a wreck, but I'm cardiac, but they won't arrest, bitch, fuck your ass. I'm the devil in the flesh, see a frog leap, might start to dissect. I got a felony afraid of the bloodshed. They ain't die yet, we can expedite the price. Yeah, stick to the story, but they out doing side quests. Gotta sit them too fly, might need a flight less. They want ash and smoke them like a fucking... I'm fresh to death, always stressed, obsessed, but my life's a mess. I'm just trying my best. It's my days, a wreck, but in cardiac, but it won't arrest, bitch. Fuck your ass. I'm the devil in the flesh, I'm like a mess in the press. I tell myself, only aim for the neck, and that's how we send a message to the rest. Keep a blade by my side, you don't want me upset.
I'm what she craving on a daily basis. Hide my face, messed up like Jason. Can't catch no cases, up for the taking. Price on your head, just send me the payment. I don't make statements, get back to the basics. Move too quick, then we off to the races. Ain't no layman, get fornicating. Where's my replacement? I'll send him to Satan. I'm the man, huh? Understand some? Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome. I'm sparking, some damage. Can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. Sweetheart grit, yeah, your girl wanna pay 360, she gon' twirl on a day. Hit him with a flit, yeah, it's all in her wrist. Defensive, don't take no offense. Tryna farm in the jungle, but you ain't war with. Fuck what you say, cause I'll never forfeit. Never forget, all this torment. Sorry for the say, it's a little more big. I sell truth, but you can't afford it. Toast to your death, can we get the pouring? I'm the man, huh? Understand some? Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome. I'm sparking, some damage. Can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. Sick of these jokers try to keep my composure. The boy is a poser, need to limit my exposure. At night with my swords, but it ain't no shit. It's all good in my hood, yeah, we got red hood. Don't ask what it took, I just leave them shook. Had a taste for blood, and now I'm hooked. How could I miss my aim real good? It's my birthday, I just wish you would. I don't think you could, don't get it misunderstood. When they all come around, I just hit my jug. I'm the man, huh? Understand some? Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome. I'm sparking, some damage. Can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners.
These motherfuckers, man, they don't know you when you on the grind. They watch you pick yourself up with their hands in their pockets. But as soon as you up, they stick those hands in your face, talk about let me get some. Bitch, fuck you.
Wait a second, let me lock it. 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 Wait a second, let me lock it.
He was running his mouth non-stop, so I dropped him. Speak low, boy, you whisper when you talking. Hit him with a right, you ain't left me no options. Had him like a cornball, that's why I had to pop him. Like a chain around my neck, I had to put him in a coffin. Started waking up to the same old shit. The world in my hands, if I could just get a grip. Too much for me to handle, had to strengthen my wrist. Easy to dismantle when you build it brick by brick. If you bad man, then I'm robbing. Did I start a motherfucker, run me your pockets? Hurry up, we ain't like jogging. I'ma make your mother have to declutter your closet.
Wait a second, let me lock it. Wait a second, let me lock it. Wait a second, let me lock it. Wait a second, let me lock it.
I just met a kinky bitch, yeah, she got me in bondage. Oh shit, now I'm hooked on phonics. No booth, baby, this straight chronic. I get it wet, let it study hydroponics. I ain't worried about no felony, cause I'ma make my bitch register my gun for me. Just on my gram, baby. Just tryna make 100 grand, baby. If you bad man, then I'm robbing. Did I start a motherfucker, run me your pockets? Hurry up, we ain't like jogging. I'ma make your mother have to declutter your closet.
Wait a second, let me lock it.
I'ma get it very soon.
Yeah, I'm so pretty, put the bitties in my cardiac arrest. Have them at a bitch that don't like me, yeah. Talking about an F smash, shit, I'm on a press. In a minute, she a vampire, biting on my neck. He's saying that it will, but haven't.
Please. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I guess it just didn't want to auto-select whatever the fuck I was doing. Hello! How is everyone? Hello. Blasting Game Boy Jones. That's the way to be. That's how we do it. Harrison, thank you so much. 21 months, dude. That's crazy. Hi, Lucas. Hello, Ender. How are you? Alright, so I had to readjust my stuff. So hopefully... I feel like that's way too low. That's better. Anyway, yeah, so hello everyone. Just curled a PR. Let's fucking go! Omadon, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Fucking 150 pounds, Crybear. I'm proud of you, dude. That's amazing. Big Eepy. I have a hard time broling with naps. I don't fuck with naps. I have a hard time with it. Like, it's mostly the concept of, I have an idea of a nap. I get bitchy after I take naps, though. I go straight cunt status. I'm cleaning at work, pulling my nerve clusters onto the saw blades. Ugh. Vlad's been forcing me to push my biceps and at work. Good! I'm glad it's working out. He's got a thing about that. Like, I'm real conscientious, but I've been trying to push weight up by like 5 to 10 pounds as we go too. Are things good from Friday? I know Twitch settings are different, but I don't think that's ever mattered to OBS. No, so it's my recording settings. So I didn't do it from my normal computer. I did it from the like just the one, because we weren't trying to multi-stream games. So I wasn't worried about it. So I think we're okay. But yeah, it should be fine. 8 out of 9 exercises. Yo, let's go, Shmanu. I'm proud of you. That's fucking great. Hey, Gemstar, how you been? Also, I have a handful of new followers. I have no idea where the fuck they came from, but, you know, cool that they're here. I haven't been able to do much due to current events, in the means of running. I'm sorry. It's hard when you have that moment. Captain! Hello. Welcome from India. What part of India? That's cool. How long does sleep have to be before it's no longer a nap? I don't know, because I only slept, like, 5 hours, I think. $3.99 on deadlift. Let's fucking go. Proud of you. That's cool. Struggling a bit. Yeah, I get that. Especially when shit kind of runs down. But you get a notification when something on your throne wish list is purchased. Sometimes, I've noticed... Thank you. I've noticed it sometimes does, and then there's been once or twice where it didn't send me a notification. I will tell you, though, that I might be throwing up a potential Halloween decoration, one such Freddy Fazbear. So if anybody wants to, you know, sponsor that particular decoration, I might be in the market to offer something in return, because there's a reason I want it. That's good coffee. So I'm just saying, eastern part, Bengal. Where? I want to look. I want to see where that is. Hold on. So, like, the eastern part of Bengal. Bengal, India. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. I don't know a lot about that area of India. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot of really pretty, like, images of the Bengali culture. That's pretty. Kolkata, Calcutta, right? I hopefully I didn't butcher that. I probably sound stupid trying to pronounce it, but, like, you know, you give it a shot. Oh, wow. Let me show you guys. This is actually really cool. I think it's important to note like learning instances too when we have a chance to do that. Like obviously some of these areas are the capital, but wow. Oh, that's crazy. I need to start traveling more often. I feel like I'm missing out on traveling stuff. A reason. What do you mean? I mean, listen, Castle. Yeah, a reason. A particular listen, I had a good idea, okay? I had a brilliant it was brain blast. Like it was a good idea. Maybe I'll tell you about it tonight. What kind of music are you into? I am musically eclectic. I'm music sexual. I don't know. I can't really say that I have specifics because like my gym playlist is everything from like Bach and like dark cello to motionless to Ricky to like I listen to a lot of stuff. Everything's good, RPG. I appreciate you. Should I go for 600 on squat? Always, but safely and with your well-being in mind. Yo, thank you. I don't know what you got, but thank you for getting it. India looks amazing. Yeah, it does. Do I see Castle in the chat? If so, hello there. Thanks again for all the LOLs the other day. You do see Castle, yes. Although, I'm not sure how long he will be here. I'm pretty sure that he's supposed to be having sushi with friends, is what he's supposed to be doing. There are only 2 people at the gym right now. They're talking about Magic the Gathering. It's time! Your time has come. I'm sure it's a lot warmer here than Iceland. Yeah, so Greenland, they're misnamed. Is my understanding they're misnamed? Because Iceland is actually pretty green and Greenland is more icy. And that's like, anyway, you're going to do devious things to the party. I don't know what you mean. I would never. Do I look like the kind of person that would do devious things to a spirit Halloween decoration of Freddy Fazbear, the animatronic?
Look at this. Who are
Decade, thank you for the follow. Also, Crooklyn, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Omadon. Then you should be spending time with your potatoes and stuffing your face with sushi. There are other things that you could stuff your face with, but right now sushi is what you've got. So, hi, Dick Whistle Dad, please. I told him that you guys started calling him Dick Whistle Dad, among other things, and that you wanted to apologize but thank him for being congenial on stream. So I did tell him that you said that. Mumbai, I appreciate you. Yo, I'm so excited. Thank you, Omadon. I'll check it out. 3:41 a.m. watching Spain versus Argentina. Have a good night, Captain. Thank you for stopping by. Poor Man's Poison. I love Poor Man's Poison. Fucking great. Anything for the chat. You like music with a bounce to it. Sometimes. Also, hello, Gold. I'm catching up with chat as we're going. I'm sorry. I do like music with a bounce to it sometimes. But it depends on what it is. It really is. 600 pounds on squat, no weight belt, no spot. I mean, again, please just be conscientious. You know what your body's capable of. The only thing I learned from CKY DVDs. What won't you do to that Freddy? Iceland was called Iceland because the guy who settled it didn't want people coming. Greenland was named that, so real estate's a lie. Okay, see, so I was right. Got it. I'm super excited for this coming weekend. I might have an opportunity to score a Fernet challenge coin, which is a huge status symbol in my line of work. I hope it works out for you, Leshin. I don't know what those words mean, but together they sound important and it matters to you. And I think that is a big thing. So if it's a status symbol thing, I hope it goes well. That's what I got. Raw fish is a good substitute for the real thing. I will proudly wear that title. We told him we were going to print some more and like braid them through his hair and his dread. I'm 225. Can you throw me to the moon? Double Guinness book. You for the throw, me for an astronaut. I would like to achieve a portion where I could throw even half that, like physically throw at least half that weight. I can pick up like another person, obviously, but 225 is definitely pushing it for my upper body and my shoulders. But one day I would like to at least get halfway there. You and Husbando should go to Japan and stay at the animatronic Dino Hotel. I want to. I really, really want to be honest, Theo. I sent that to Ellis and he got so fucking stoked. And I was like, we need to go see the dinosaurs. So one day, I do have plans to go to Japan, but I also want to go to Bucharest. That's been like a weird thing for me. I cannot explain it. Polk County Pagan Market. We'll check it out, Omadon. I'll have to check that. Be careful. I about blew out a quad squatting 620 in the zero. Well, so that's what happened. That's what fucking happened with like my rib. So I was doing overheads and I thought I was good, but I don't know. I think when I like went to push up, I did not properly have. So okay, so hold on. Let me back up and show you. So when you go to do like overhead press, right? Dumbbell or otherwise, a lot of the time you want to kind of have your elbows a little bit forward and you want to be able to push up because you're pushing through the delt line into that, right? Oh, God, it's still sore. So when you're doing that, you're engaging and coming up, right? So from the side, yeah, okay. So from the side, you've got this. I think what I did is I was trying to get the weight up so like my back kind of curved backwards. And so my lat, instead of sitting in that pocket where you're engaged in your core line because you tightened up. So like this, I'm going to get banned off of Twitch. So your core, so there's a difference between just this, right? Like I'm just chill, I'm relaxed, whatever. That's relaxed. But then when I go to push, I want to engage that core and bring my pelvis forward. So we get this, which is fine. But I wasn't doing this when I was pushing up to do that. So instead, I had this, and I think my rib slid when that happened. Chiropractor put it back into place, and that was fine and great, whatever. But I'm still having trouble with some of the overhead stuff, so I just got to be conscientious about it. 225 is not the limit. It's just got to work on it. Yeah, I can tell you my music taste. Then another James Gunn movie or video game like mixtape comes hits and I'm lifting to 80s pop. That's how it works. Do you remember the weird food lady from a long time ago? Yes, how could I forget the weird food lady? I could not forget. 65% to compensate for shoulder immobility and just more natural path. If that works for you, that's what matters. Oh, god damn it, Ray. Do I want to do that? Oh, what do you mean it has a pickle, you fucking animal? Why? Hold on. So, for clarity, Ray sent us that disgusting, like, food TikTok thing. Oh, I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. Okay, wait, hold the fucking phone. Okay, we're gonna watch this together. Mind you, Ray sent this, so it could literally be anything. So good luck, I suppose. All right, ready? She's just using the brine? I don't understand.
Minced garlic.
Garlic? Did you put a fucking Hannibal garlic? Like that's gonna make it taste
Paprika.
better? Paprika? Why is she
Crushed red pepper.
I'm surprised you didn't say papar, but that's fine.
Sea salt. Black pepper.
What are we doing here?
Onion powder.
Onion. Stop. I want to point out, I'm not the kind of bitch that is just going to go out of their way to make fun of the way that people do things because like I'm not doing it out of malice or ill intent or to be an asshole. I need you guys to understand that this lady traumatized me the last time we watched a video of hers and it's all Ray's fault. So just
Alrighty. Now that we've got all of our ingredients in our pot, let's bring this to a boil. Now that our liquid is boiling, I'm just gonna add in my macaroni.
Excuse me?
And a second glass, just because we're making a good quantity.
What the fuck?
All right, we started off with our pickle juice. We've got a few pickles in here. We've got some garlic mince. We've got some onion powder, paprika, crushed red pepper for a little spice, and just a little bit of traditional salt and pepper. We're just gonna set this
The
and let
sodium
our pasta
content,
boil.
dog, on that.
Alrighty. Our
That is
pasta
salt. That is
done.
salt water.
We're just gonna strain it all out. Beautiful. All right, we're coming in with one.
Oh, what the
stick
fuck
of
is that?
butter.
What the
You're
fuck
gonna
is
whip
that?
the whole milk. We're just gonna eyeball this.
We're gonna eyeball it? Bitch, you've been eyeballing this
Now,
recipe.
I love an American cheese, so I'm just gonna unwrap my little store brand Kraft single. This one is from Kroger, and we're just gonna add a few of these
Dog.
right on in here. They just melt so well. I'm gonna put in a little bit of mozzarella because we still want this to have an Italian feel to it.
What the fuck do you mean an Italian feel? You put fucking pickles, brined cucumbers, and then macaroni and fucking cheese into a pan that you were boiling and then went, American Craft Singles, this is going to elevate the flavor that we're trying to achieve with this particular dish. And then you... At the bottom it says easy Southern classic. It doesn't say fucking fake Italian. What do you mean?
Perfect. And I am just gonna use some of that cheese packet that came in with our mac. Oh, I love that color. It's so pretty.
Oh, is right.
Alrighty, let's give this a stir. We want to start getting everything combined. Those beautiful cheese flavors, our butter. We want this
Oh,
to
look at
come
how the
together
Kraft
and be
singles are
super,
melting.
super
Oh my
creamy,
God.
super delicious. This is just one of my favorite ways to enhance something you buy at the store. It's just store-bought. It's easy peasy. It's ready to go. And make it a
It's fucking macaroni. That is the dog next to fucking hot dogs. That is the most dog dick level fucking simple bullshit that you can manage in your life. And you just overcomplicated it for no fuck ass reason. What do you mean?
little bit more gourmet. Look at that beautiful stringy cheese. That's not something you get when you only use the powder packet that comes with it. To get this delicious stringy cheese texture, you've got to use real cheese like your Kraft.
This is so not Flavor Town.
or
This is
your
an
mozzarella.
authentic from Italy.
I just want my pickles to be a little bit smaller chunks in here.
You could have cut them. You could have cut them. At any point in time, you could have fucking chopped them before you put it into the dish. What the fuck do you mean?
So I'm just going to take my kitchen shears and cut these up. You can always use a bread and butter pickle. You can use a gherkin.
No, you can't. That's fucking bastardizing this even more than you already have.
Or you can just use whatever you have and then cut it to your desired size.
Lycan! Hello.
Perfect. This is looking and
I don't know.
smelling
This
incredible.
lady is not a hate watch. She
My
just makes shit
second
for the
is
love of the
just a
game,
block
dog.
of Parmesan.
Sullivan, thank you for the follow.
And I am gonna go ahead and grate that right on top. You know, it was my parents' anniversary on July 3rd, and I took them to a really fancy Italian and pizza oven restaurant in town.
And this is what you decided to do?
And it was so good. And now I've just been craving kind of more upscale, fancy Italian foods to do at home. And this is a great
Upscale Italian foods to do at home. And you mixed a block of butter, a little bit of eyeballed milk, a box of fucking Kraft macaroni and cheese, and some pickles, and then threw a fuck ton of cheese into it.
way to adapt something simple that you might have every day or in a hurry and just make it gourmet. Moment of truth. Oh, I'm gonna avoid the butter. It's still melting, but
That's not good! What do you mean the butter is still melting? The meal isn't even fucking finished if the butter is still melting!
I'm gonna get a good heaping plateful of my pasta with my cheese, with my pickles, cooked in that delicious pickle rind.
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like this is going to taste like straight from the ocean almost.
Well, wild concept, but it could be the amount of fucking sodium that it took to put the brine in with the pickles to make them pickled. What you did is you basically just boiled pickle salt and called it.
With the salt and just that delicious tanginess of the pickle rind, just really reminds me of being at the beach.
Being at the beach? What the fuck do you mean? What does that have to do? Why does your caption say Southern classic? And then you're like, oh my god, I have been craving Italian food. I took my parents for their anniversary to this really nice Italian place, and it was amazing. So I've been craving gourmet Italian. So I'm gonna put in my captions that we're doing easy Southern classic, and it has absolutely nothing to do with Italy, but I'm gonna pretend. I'm totally gonna ignore the amount of sodium that's gonna actually like go into me from the consumption of this meal that I like wanna call gourmet, but like really it's only gourmet because it's like poor people food. What in the country fried fuck did you just make me watch, Ray? It's like being at the ocean because I'm licking the salt off of the bottom of the rocks that some old guy stepped on. And it's like, chef's kiss, you know? If she eats more than 2 bites, her asshole's gonna fall out like a starfish's stomach. I didn't inflict it on you. If I was gonna suffer, this is Ray. This is on fucking Ray. Is this classic Southern food, Ellis?
Oh, I ignored absolutely everything up to this point for my own mental health. And that's how I'm eating, Crybear, to answer your question. I heard it begin and then immediately tuned it out so I don't, in fact, jump off the roof.
This is on Ray. I gotta catch up, hold on. This is gonna destroy her lower G track. Her taste buds are fucking fired. The cameraman's saying, don't make me eat that shit. Am I the only one waiting for her to bust out Kraft mac and cheese? And then she did. It can't be. She makes some of this shit legitimately, though. That's the fucking problem,
I wonder
dude.
if Chef has reviewed her stuff. Probably.
Probably. No, because, so that's the same lady that did the fucking pan fire thing outside. That's that lady. She can't be serious. It's got
to be rage bait.
Bruh, it has to be, right?
It has to be.
There's no fucking way. Frank, thank you for the follow. Also, we do have an ad break starting in about 50 seconds. We're just doing AMA stuff, so don't stress it. You're not really missing anything. I want my credit. I've seen similar videos. It is rage baiting. Is that why? Why do you rage bait with food? Look, the conversation I had about the cornbread was a completely different animal because, like, there's classic cornbread and then there's, like, fucking cheap Jiffy cornbread bullshit that, like, wasn't real, okay? It was sweet cornbread. I didn't know the difference, okay? We clarified that. I wasn't rage baiting. I just was not intelligent to the difference between cornbread and corn muffins. My bad, okay? But, like, why would you rage bait using food? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Privileged people wasting food to make rage bait content for clicks. Why would you do that? Playing a dangerous game, rage baiting with food, you're gonna fuck around and piss off the man, unleash a level of fury. I'm telling Ryan. I don't know where Ryan's at, but I'm gonna tell Ryan. It's not as bad as the lady who'd pretend to eat out of hotel toilets? What? Who the fuck was eating out of hotel toilets? I worked too long in retail to not believe that there is at least one fuck nugget that posts stuff like this 100% genuinely. Whoa. Waste of food is a compliment. We just saw why they do it. You watched the entire thing, we're mad at the end. No, that's fair, Xandris. That's, you know what? I'm not even going to try to defend myself. You're completely correct. So the joke is, though, is that, like, let me rephrase. Because she's not making money on that video, right? So the way that the viewership shit like that works on certain social media is like you make pennies out of thousands of views. So I know she's not doing it because she's making money. So, like, why? Could you imagine if you went to get all the dill pickles and there was just bread and butter style ones? No. Who the fuck is doing that for toilet purposes? Ray, thank you for gifting a sub to G-Man. Look, I'm just... oh my god. I don't know. There's rage baiting, and then there's just whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. That was not a vibe to me, to be honest. She would make dishes in toilets and then pretend to eat or drink from them. Once you work retail, food service, and customer service, you learn to never okay, so I started working in my very first job, like true to form job. I was 12 years old and I was working as like a hostess, busboy, dishwasher, prep cook. Now, some of you are going to be like, what do you mean you had a job when you were 12? Like I had a paid under the table kind of job when I was 12, right? So I worked for a restaurant that my mom was managing. Because the high school students that they kept hiring just kept not showing up and fucking up. So, like, I've worked in food service enough to know, but I want to know if Ray Rags has blackmail you on something that you listen to them about watching it. Why did you do that? It's Ray. You stick around long enough and you learn Ray. It's just Ray. That's it. That's what I got for you. Also, Ray doesn't have blackmail. Look, blackmail insinuates that there's something that I would be, like, absolutely hard-pressed and ashamed for him to hold over my head and be like, I've got you. And, like, there's not... I'm pretty open about a lot of shit.
Manipulate your morbid curiosity.
Yeah, that's true. That really is what it comes to. Extortion? Does he have a gun off the screen? Oh, man, no. See, that doesn't affect me. We were driving... I think I've told this story before. We were driving in Arizona when we lived there still, and we were going from, I think, Tucson back home. And, like, this woman cuts me off in, like, the most obscure and obscene way, and, like, straight road rage baits, because I was in the lane, and I was going, like, slightly above speed limit, and I wouldn't move. And she, like, peels around me, guns it, and then floors it, and then slams on her brakes in front of me. And I'm like, and mind you, I'm driving a fucking Dodge, okay? Like, I'm in a 3500. I'm not fucking in, like, a piss-ass little Toyota Camry or some shit. I was in a fucking dually. So she does this in a car. A just regular fucking sedan. So I'm like, okay, bet. So I pull over to the side, and I, like, drive in the middle lane at this point, because I'm like, I'm not fucking with this lady, whatever. Because Ellis is like, oh, you know, because he gets nervous. I get it. Mind you...
I think you're downplaying the severity of this situation.
Do you tell him the story?
No,
No, please. I'm downplaying the severity. So please, tell the story, Ellis.
The amount of screaming and hand-waving and slamming on the gas that's going on during this interaction is insanity. And then, we are following this person down the I-10 after this has occurred. Fully intending.
Because she kept doing it. and peeling around me and slamming on her brakes. And then I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to finish the story?
No, that's it.
Great. Let me finish the story for you. Okay. By this point, I was enraged. Great. That's why they call it road rage. But this bitch wouldn't lay off. And I hadn't fucking done anything but go the speed limit. And not move. Fine. So she starts keeping up with me as I'm in the middle of the lane and she's in the other side of like the fast lane. We're going like fucking 80 on the freeway. And I like look over and she pulls out a fucking handgun and has it, not, mind you, again, 80 on the freeway. She pulls out a fucking handgun and like points it at me while we're going down the freeway. Doesn't turn it like this, mind you, right? So classic. No, this bitch has it like this. And is pointing at me through the fucking window. And I was like, huh. Yeah, that's Arizona. Okay. So I may or may not have been screaming back at her, pointing at me, screaming, "Don't miss, bitch." And Ellis, by this point, is a little upset with me. So I slow down after flipping her off, get behind her, and then tailgate her for like 5 miles. To which, every time she moves a lane, I move with her. I do not deviate the distance. Ever. If she moves, I move. If she slams on her brakes, I slam on my brakes. Do not drive this. This is not me telling you to do something unsafe. This is simply a story I'm telling you when I was a lot angrier. And less therapy. I may have went to follow her off of the exit that she was taking to either go to work or go home, wherever she was headed. I don't know. It's not my business. Don't pull a gun on somebody on the freeway, is all I'm saying. That's it. Don't do that shit to me. I am not stable. I'm not stable enough to handle that kind of an interaction. Don't fucking miss. That's it. Anyway, the gun thing made me think of that. Does he have P guy on speed dial? Probably. Alright, wait, hold on. I'm catching up right now. Yeah, she was trying, man. She was ready. Roses are red, cacti are prickly. Holy fuck, that escalated quickly. I love it. How is Arizona even real? It's not. It's so not. No, look, I didn't say, I'm not. Once she pulled a gun, maybe you should have backed down. No. I'm not stable. I'm not stable. I was really not stable back then. So, you know. I'm catching up. Hold on a second. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she was doing. Sergeant, did she answer the AI question yet? I don't know what question. Did I miss a question? I feel like I missed a question. What? You just never talk to me again. I'd be banned. True. I feel like that level of devil may care attitude in the face of death is the result of childhood trauma. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes. All joking and shit aside, please don't ever do that. Obviously, de-escalate the situation. I shouldn't have to tell you these things, but like, I did not act appropriately. That is very clear. Crybear's completely correct. I do not do well in intense, emotionally unstable situations. And especially when it comes to threatening me or a person that I'm with, because you were creating an unsafe and dangerous environment, and I don't fuck with that. Because I didn't do anything other than just not move out of a lane. That's all I did. And am I lying? Like, did I start this?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to be clear. If I had started wrong, I would say that. I didn't do anything this time. I was just driving. But she created a potentially, like, unsafe and extremely dangerous situation with my fucking partner in the car. So no, I wasn't going to fuck with it. And that absolutely put me at a 12. And yeah, unfortunately, it's relatively common in Arizona. I might have tailgated somebody like that for at least 20 miles. It must be the heat. It's always the heat.
I have done that only one time recently, but it was here.
Oh, yeah. Yo, I'm excited! Macus, I'll have to check it out. Also, shout out. Hold on, wait. Let me give you another shout out. Macus, can I show everybody? Is that okay? I would love to show people if you're down for that. I just don't know if it's something that you're, like, trying to keep. Don't pull a gun in a moving car and not know who's doing it because they might have something bigger. It's not even that. This is the conversation of, like, you never know who's crazier. That's it. I'm gonna back people eating pickles and cheese deluxe. My coworker ate a jar of mayo? What? I mean, it happens when you have 3 to 4 million white people anywhere, to be fair. And yeah, parts of Arizona is still very much in the Wild West. We did live not far from Tombstone. That's not a joke. If I die, you die. Ray gets it. I'm mostly more stable now. I just... Again, Crybear understands. It is literally fight or flight. There's no flight, though. I'm okay, I promise. Bye, Alucard. Not starting fights, but finishing them. See, you get it. Yeah. I invited Rita to join. Welcome! I had a customer pull a gun and point it at me at work because we didn't have what he wanted. I leaned forward. Yeah, I feel like... So, de-escalation in a customer service thing is a little different, I think. Yeah! I'm excited. Hold on. Let me find it, Macus. I'm going to show you guys something for fun. For the love of the game. So... Macus also makes... really fucking cool pieces. And if you haven't had the... I'm going to drop... Hold on. Let me drop this in the chat, too. If you guys haven't checked out Macus's webcomic or any of the animations and things that they do, you definitely should. A lot of fucking fun. Super cute characters. But the outfit that I was wearing apparently inspired them to create a character. And I was really, really stoked. So give them some love for sure. But I want to show you. So they made this character off of, like, the little cyber bikini that I was wearing. And honestly, it's so fucking cool. So they asked about, like, a mythological thing. And I was like, oh, like, can it be anything? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, sure, a chimera sounds great. So they have another variant of a character that's a chimera in, I think, one of their webcomics, they said. But they did a tiger, a bear, and then we're gonna add a snake. And I was like, what if it was a peacock, though? So this is what it is. And I'm so stoked. Hold on. Wait, there's a horror variant too. Give me a second. This is so fucking cool. Can we talk about this horror variant though? Would. I like how that's your response. But yeah, so shout out to Magus Norman. I am super excited. It looks really neat. It turned out really fucking cool. So if you would like to give them some love, you totally should. The webcomics are a lot of fun. But all of their social links are on there as well, so please check that out. I love it. That's so cool. Yeah. Thank you. What in the werewolf? Kind of. The white girl in me wants to bring it home as a pet and take care of it. What's your shirt say? Oh, it says all gods die by my hands. Or at my hands. It certainly isn't the autism-powered fuck machine shirt today, so. We do have snakes. We have some beardies, too. Yeah. It's a sphinx that only knows your future kinks. Wow. Yee. I mean, have you seen Jimothy, the Seattle raccoon? Yeah, Ellis wanted to go find Jimothy.
Made this work. You bullied me into booty stuff.
Ah, I see Mr. Pee-Pee Pastor is in the chat. Once again, throwing down some ass stuff. Yeah, we saw the post about Jimothy. Autism-powered fuck machine. Yes, it's a shirt that Ellis bought me because he thought it was funny. It's that one or the one I wore on Friday night, which is...
I wish I had serotonin.
I wish I had dopamine instead of this huge cock. We all know rabbits can be one of the most dangerous creatures in the world according to the Holy Grail. Can confirm.
A rabbit's a fucking asshole.
What does the peacock part even do? Everything. What doesn't it do? Zeslamet! Welcome back. Thank you for resubscribing. Have you played the Isle? I played a little bit of the Isle. I haven't played enough of the Isle for it to really, like, stack. I would like to play more, but the Isle is one of those things I feel like I can only play with Ellis for fair reasons. Did you know that a peacock is not the name of the entire species? That would be peafowl. I was not educated enough to know that, but it makes complete sense. Actually, no, that does, because aren't guineas peafowl?
Yep, I think so.
I'm pretty sure guineas are also peafowl, technically. Oh, I guess guinea fowl is different. Hey, baby, Cackle Hatchery has guinea fowl and peafowl.
Trust me, I know.
Would you like... Oh, they are different.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh. I don't mind point and click games. Unless it's fuck. What was the one we used the Hitachi one to play?
Oh, it was a clicker.
Clickbait or something. Anyway, unless it's that. What that peacock do? The dopamine shirt reminds me of a shirt I can't wear to family functions. I want to Baja blast my brains out. Peafowl, peacocks. Peafowl is peacocks. We used a Hitachi wand one time because I got really mad because it was a clicker game where, like, you have to repeatedly click. And I had this brilliant idea that if I got the Hitachi wand and set it to max vibration and just set it against my mouse, that it would create the extra clicks. It did work, interestingly enough, which was strange. I really want peacock. Oh. They have a pair of the white ones. Man.
The problem is keeping them in the yard.
It's not just that. We can't keep peacocks anyway, because they're going to sit in the backyard and scream.
Oh, yeah.
And peacocks do scream. I would love some peacocks.
Same
That makes me proud I know the sacred lesbian arts in order to beat clicker games. You're welcome. I wouldn't say that that's maybe a sacred lesbian art, because technically Hitachi wands could be multi-use for everybody. They are rated E for everyone, in terms of the use. You drain the battery on the wand right before the blue stream. I didn't drain the battery. It had been dead, in my defense. Guy, so the whole chimera thing is me. My own thing, guy. And the peacock portion is me. Part of it! Yeah, you're right. Click holding, that was the name of the game. If you do find Jimothy, you gotta hit up Mean Sandwich. The food is literally better than sex, and given the kind of sex I'm having includes my girlfriend giving me electrocharged head. Oh, do you have one of the electro wands? Yeah, I see you. I see you. You and your girlfriend, you freaky. Okay, I respect it. To each their own. I got you. You used it and it was, yeah. Well, E for everyone who is of legal age in their state or country of origin, I guess. I feel like that didn't need to be said. I once had a nightmare when I was like 6 or 7. I saw killer clowns from outer space, and the nightmare had them, and they were cocooning my family, and I ran away down the street. Guess what nightmare icon actually came to help me? Please don't say it was Freddy. Because that, brother, nothing will make you shit harder than a peacock screaming at 4 a.m. during mating season. Real. I can hear Autumn doing a book reading, and in a dramatic part, just the peafowl starts screaming. Yeah, that would happen. I see we're doing a small... I mean, not intentionally. Are they an electric eel? I am old and slow to type, but I used to work at a bank in Arizona. We had a woman who always brought a gun into the branch with her, and we frequently had to have the conversation that she wasn't allowed to open carry in a bank. I believe that, Amaralu. 100%. Unfortunately, that was a very common situation. Literally. Well, even with the signs up, like, they literally have signs that state, do not bring your firearm in, and people will still fucking do it. What made you choose those animals for your chimera? I didn't. Macus chose them. They said that it was based off my tattoos. It was actually OG Freddy. Okay, fair enough. Electrohead. Is that like when Catwoman Frenches with a taser? Why was Catwoman the first person that you thought of? Hello, Jem. You get no freedom, MP. Bold of you to assume, one, people can read, and two, have reading comprehension. Ellis and I have had this conversation a lot within the last week to week and a half. I feel like that's all we ever do is have that conversation anymore. A lot. Very often. There's the funny clip with a cheetah hunting that has a random peacock screaming and running away in the background. People shouldn't have guns. People are not good at impulse control. I disagree. I think that educated people who have gone through gun safety courses and have the appropriate credits should definitely have firearms, but also understand and abide by the laws put in place to ensure that appropriate management for gun control is handled. The problem, though, is that nobody apparently agrees that there should be a process for that. I have firearms. I don't think that guns are the problem here. I think that fucking ignorant people that choose to not engage in situations and de-escalate appropriately are the fucking problem. Background checks absolutely should be a thing for everyone. Does Arizona have water? Barely. That's fair. The partner play attachment with a violet wand is game changer. We both use it. There's a partner play attachment?
Yeah.
Do we have that? For the violet wand?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have that for the I'm upset that you just educated me. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yes, life requires balance. Balance requires chaos. That's very ADHD. I would also like a pet llama, but that's a whole other conversation. Yes, good gun control and healthy community. A good gun culture and healthy community breeds better gun control. Agree. But yes, my brother told me to try regular and electro sounding, and I'm like, nah, you enjoy your red room. Your brother has quite the palate. My partner asked me once, why is there a sign that says no guns at the bar? And I said, because it's Arizona and alcohol and firepower does not mix well. She's from New Jersey and didn't know. So she's learning. She's learning the hard way about that. Goats do scream. Yes, goats also scream. Every time I get more chill about firearms, I hear anything the NRA says and go, maybe we shouldn't do this. Not all of the NRA's statements have been terrible. It's a mixed fucking bag, just like literally anything. Everybody has shit opinions. Everybody has decent opinions. It's just a mixed fucking bag. All I'm asking is for reasonable understanding and a desire to educate oneself about appropriate management. You register your cars and get licenses to drive. How is it different? It makes sense to me. I don't know. Yeah, the violet, not the violent wand, although that would be kind of a nifty name for a metal band. The violet wand. Goats heard that someone had a mouth but could not scream. Now they scream towards. Did you ever see the fucking Oh, the name is gone. The goat screaming movie. The Men Who Scream at Goats. The Men Who Stare at Goats. Why did I think it was Scream? Adriana, I'm so sorry. Adriana, welcome. Thank you for the follow. What fragrances do you use or like? I make my own, actually. I like to make cologne and perfumes. So that's a really hard thing to answer. The things I like to smell on certain people aren't the same depending on the person, I've realized, because obviously your own natural body scent changes in accordance with like how some of the scents react to the underlayer of your natural scent. So it depends, actually. Oh, good. Wow, Ray. I moved from Georgia to New Jersey a few years back, and recently someone randomly yelled, "Hey, fuck you," at me, and I finally feel like I've been accepted by the community. That's good. It makes you the wand. It's like a little metal paddle you slip into whatever you're wearing, and it charges your skin to give little zaps when you make contact.
Oh, it's like when you hold your hand on one of those, like, electric ball things, and then you touch your friend. Right on.
I feel like...
It makes you conductive.
I don't think I'm allowed to have that.
No, you're not.
I feel like I would do...
I will knock you out.
Yeah. Ellis doesn't like the zippy zappies, so maybe not. But I could think of somebody else that I think that would be actually a lot of fun to do. Just hold him down. He'll have a good time. Actually, that's a good plan. Maybe I'll look into that. No?
I will help you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Great. Good talk. You would scream at goats because they were rude. True, I would. I don't like rude goats.
Look at this.
You make great ones. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I mean, it depends because I have natural and organic scent materials. Rita, thank you for the follow. So, it depends on what people are allergic to. I have like different types of oils. Use witch hazel, things like that. Yeah, they are available technically on Ellis's Etsy shop, or they were. I think they're still on there, but
I think so.
we just don't advertise them very much. I did go to a swingers party once with an old partner, and the one rule was for all the males to come was to bring a clone of their member to toss in a bag and then be mixed up and drawn to decide how the night would start. You just start drawing dicks out of a bag? Could you imagine that oh my god, no, because like, do you know the amount of confidence you've got to have in your penis to do that and be down to do it? But then, like, you are literally the shortest stick in the bag. Like, I feel like that would make somebody really self-conscious, but then it turns out that that's exactly what, like, some of the people were looking for, so then they start raving about it, because they're like, damn, man, like, this is the best. Like, one dude's just too hung, and it's just, like, nobody can get behind him.
It's the worst
Oh my
white
god.
elephant game I've ever heard.
Oh my god. Also, they say, greetings and love to the professor.
Hello.
Who are you?
Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. We actually know one of the people who worked with them. They are amazing. Reminds me of the TENS torpedo butt plug. Jesus Christ, Omadon. I still remember the reel where you tell the horse to think about their decision as its name. Oh, Balder? Yeah, he did it today. He did it today. Steve is back. Steve is back with a dick party. Drawing the short dick. See, that's what I'm saying. It takes confidence. Sounds like Seattle's slogan of eat a bag of dicks. It's a burger joint. Nothing like literally being the person who has the shortest straw to draw. Like drawing lots in the Odyssey. Oh, God. It's about the motion of the ocean, baby. I mean, so I like how much more educated people are becoming about size, though, because, like, it's not about that, and I think that is kind of an important conversation, because so often people like to use that as an insult, and it really shouldn't be. Like, ever. Has to feel like the dick equivalent of a dunk contest. Is making your own perfume the cool, edgy version of essential oils? I mean, technically I can make those too, so, like, not really. It's not really cool or edgy, it's just something I enjoyed doing. Mostly because those particular perfumes or colognes were intended for deity worship, for practitioners. So they had ritual purpose. But I also made regular perfumes and oils, and I also made character-themed versions. So, sort of, but I wouldn't really say it was cool or edgy. And also, I think the implication that something could be edgy is not the same as, like, a compliment. I think welcome Rita. I think Bad Dragon used to gummy micro dicks on the store. They do. We have a couple of them. I feel like I've run into more women who don't like ones who are too big than the opposite. Because that's true. That's the case. Spike, why do you want to discuss it? Do you want to talk about it? Size doesn't matter. It's the motion of the ocean. Small guy runs across the room yelling. Have you ever tried to get to England in a railboat? You get there eventually. What deities? It depends. I mean, we got order for all kinds of people. I got a Yennefer perfume. I remember that. I remember a comedian saying it is about the size of the boat, but the motion of the ocean, to which he responds, true, but it makes an awful long time to get to England in a rowboat. Ah, so you and Ender were on the same page. If you have to nail a board, you can use a sledgehammer, but a regular hammer is suitable. I can only imagine getting pulled over when you're driving with the bag of dicks and the cops look through it and just smile awkwardly. That's like taking your dicks onto a carry-on bag through TSA, and TSA has to stop you because one of them has, like, something questionable, and then they start rocketing through your fucking suitcase and there's just a bag of dicks underneath. You look like the cool alternate timeline Jesse Faden. I will take that. Apparently, one of the first guys who got rich off of essential oils had his plant shut down because, according to OSHA, his boilers were essentially large pressure cooker bombs. That tracks, actually. I'm excited to have them here, Lycan. Spike out here showing his one-eyed Willy. He is the one-eyed Willy, Ray. TSA looking into the bag of dicks and realizing I don't feel like this today and just lets you through. I mean, You have to keep eye contact with the TSA agent if they search through your bag of dicks. I mean, I feel like that's a requirement, right? Like, you're required to maintain eye contact. The amount of shit I find in people or I arrested bags, it would not faze me. See, you get it. Mitch, hello! Spike, we don't call you One-Eye Willie. I'm not really sure where you're getting that. If that's what you want to be called, we can. If you bring a bag of dicks, you can always say it's for somebody who told you to eat one. That's what they mean, right? Oh my god. Piss man! Can I just point out that this has gone into Spike's history, Mr. Creepypasta, for those of you that are here. But Mr. Creepy Peepee, and then he just became Piss Dad. It is his fault. It is. Ray is correct. And Spike, yeah, it is your fault. Trusting the maker is a big thing. Evolution is inevitable. Evolution has nothing to do with the question about the jellyfish and whether or not you... We're friends, right? Would you piss on me if a jellyfish stung me in the mouth? Like, Spike... Oh, G-Man wasn't here for that. Yeah, Spike, no. Spike's in trouble. No, you wouldn't! We've had this discussion. You don't do it for free. Friends support friends. And sometimes that includes monetary gain. He wants to deep throat the jellyfish so he piss in his mouth. Guys! For free? No, that's part of the joke, G-Man. Everybody here is aware that the piss doesn't actually help the sting. That's the joke. It is, so, I'm not going there. You know what I love most about the jellyfish lore? It was either my first or second stream ever. That's true. And then Treen brought up jellyfish cum in the water, and I have never forgiven Treen for that. Mr. Yellow Preacher is obsessed with jellyfish. True. I just said when I'm hungry and don't have a fork. Stop! Nixifer, no! It is what he asked. She's here, but has another 7 minutes. Yeah, so I have that set. Grumpy Boggart. Sorry, I just saw that. Thank you for the follow. $20 is $20. Is Mr. Creepypasta the same one as the YouTuber of that name or just a name? No, that's Mr. Creepypasta. Yeah, that would be Mr. Matter of fact, let me just give him a shout out since he's dragged ass into this chat. We played the Mound Omen of Cthulhu last Wednesday together with General Drowned and Audionic. That was wild. Yeah. I mean, it does, but it does a bit, the ammonia and piss. Yeah, but, like, we're talking about copious amounts, and he's doing it for piss reasons. Dude, if we called him Piss Dad in public, it'd be so funny to see the looks of other people. I feel like... Oh, you're stealing me for storm chasing? Oh, is that what you're trying to do? I haven't even downloaded it. Hold on. I didn't think you meant today. Spike sent me the storm chasing game called Funnel Runners. I'm adding it right now. You gotta tell me when you want to do stuff like that. You can't just drop it on me and then be like, oh yeah, by the way, that's what we're doing. Like, I had no fucking idea that we were gaming. Iron Addict, thank you for the follow. Also, I have a hard line out at 6 p.m. King Cobra of Vengeance, thank you for gifting a community sub. Life is an adventure? Life is an adventure, and I'm a poorly disguised raccoon in a trench coat trying to survive all of the bullshit that comes my way. What the fuck do you mean? I am a barely functioning person. I'm Jimothy. Yes, I am Jimothy in a trench coat. He's a pee-pee boy. I mean, not actually, though. Wait. Right? Wait a minute. Are you? No. I'm not going there. I don't want to know if he's into piss. We've never had that conversation, and frankly, I just don't know if I want to know that. So, like, not my bag, baby, but you do you. We do not kink shame. We just sometimes will ask kink what the fuck. That's all. Hello, Remy. Welcome. She's running on my funnel till I storm. I mean, yeah, I guess so. He did just tell me, right, but that was not the original game plan. We listen and we don't judge. Oh, side note. by the way, really quick while that finishes downloading. So just a heads up for the people who like to listen to my audiobooks. Polite and loving a reminder, you can find everything at autumnivyofficial.com. I do need to... Oh, I have heartburn. Oh, I ate a banana. That's why Oh, the potassium! Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it tastes so bad. The acid reflux is real. If you like my audiobooks, we are currently working on A Lonely Broadcast Book 2 to be released, so those of you that supported the Kickstarter, I once again want to give you my thanks. We are working slowly but surely through it because we do want to make sure that there's no audio flubs this time and that everything is very, on ball. So please give us some time to do that. Kel also has been dealing with some medical issues behind the scenes, and Joey has some life stuff too that has kind of delayed some stuff, so please be patient. But that stuff aside, I do have some other releases that are coming up, which includes Honeyed and Muddied, which I had a lot of you asking me about sapphic stories, or WLW, which is Women Love Women stories. And I finally got the opportunity to record one for you. One came across my desk finally for an audition, and I was like, sure, and they gave it to me. So we finally have a sapphic audiobook incoming, that is a Western sapphic book as well. So if you're into the Southern drawl, that'll be for you. But that one's called Honeyed and Muddied. It's not out until August, but that is one. And then I'm really excited about Writhe, which is an erotic horror that is coming out on the 28th of this month, so about 9 days or so. And then Naughty or Nice was actually already released. It came out on the 15th, I believe. Naughty or Nice is like a one-shot kind of deal. It's all spice. There's really no plot, honestly. That's about the gist of it. It's like, actually, I'm kind of curious what the... Yeah, okay. So it's tropey, because it's literally about dudes in a Santa mask. Holy shit, did that actually happen? Wow! Wait, hold on, I gotta read this to you, because this is the first time this has ever fucking happened to me. Oh my god. This can't be real. So sometimes, I will go through... I hate doing this to myself, but sometimes I will go through the reviews, and 9 times out of 10, one of my biggest fucking pet peeves is that there are people who will listen to these audiobooks, go in, and then be like, yeah, I guess they were okay. But anyway, so-and-so insert government name male narrator was like, oh my god, and fucking flyball, right? But 9 times out of 10, female presenting narrators are overlooked. Period, end of story. They don't get their credit. They don't get fucking talked about. It's none of that shit. For once, holy fuck me. Okay, mind you, the ratings on this book are not good. It is a fuck book. That's it. Period, end of story. But for the first time ever, shout out to this fucking person where they're going into their tropes and discussing it. If you're looking for a whole lot of spice with a side of plot for the holidays, ho ho ho, you have found it. This is extra spicy. Everyone is involved, and most times all at once. If you are squeamish about some open door romance scenarios, it may include things that are not your cup of tea. Part of the reason for my score that it wasn't mentioned in the triggers. If you're down for anything, sit back and enjoy the ride. The narration from Autumn Ivy is great. I only really liked one of the male narrators, and I'm not sure which one he voiced, so I will just leave it at that. We have witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed a once a fucking year event in that moment where they fucking called me by name.
I am the superior venom.
Holy shit. I am the superior. Unruly! Yo! I love that you came in the middle of Ray triggering the eat my ass. That's deserved. Shout out to Unruly. Thank you for stopping by. You're amazing. I hope you have been doing well. It is a pleasure to have you here. In the words of my buddy during one conversation about anime, and I quote, the plot is stored in the tits. Yeah, actually, that honestly pretty well makes up. basically. I love that for me. Anyway, so the sapphic romance won't come out until August, but Writhe I think will be fun. Writhe surprised me, actually. It's Writhe by KT Madden. It is erotic horror. It is not, well, I'm not going to tell you it's not an HEA, but all I will tell you, HEA is happily ever after in book talk terms. All I will tell you is that it was a wild ride from start to finish, and although I figured the book out about a quarter of the way through and like saw where it was going to go, I wasn't mad at it because it was fun to get to flex my fingers from an acting position for once, which I almost never get to do truly. So I was pretty stoked about that. But if you guys want to keep your eyes open, that one comes out on the 28th. If you do like, so there, some of the stuff goes to Spotify. A lot of it, of course, is on Audible. But if you search my name and narration, it'll come up. Cryptech, thank you for the 15 streak. And Dead Mouse Fetish, that's a name. That sure is a name. But you followed me and you're supportive, and honestly, I'll take it. That's fine. I'm good with that. But yeah. Yes. They do get pretty fucking wild, I'm not gonna lie. Doing dark romance is interesting because, like, I didn't realize, so obviously, I mean, look, I came from Wattpad and Quizilla and all that other shit. So I'm not unfamiliar with the idea of, like, dark romance or that kind of thing. And, like, I grew up stealing my grandma's romance novels and reading them because I was bored. So, like, it's not like this is unfamiliar to me. We just graduated from things like her heat pulsed around his throbbing appendage, and then we moved straight into, like, the next thing where it's just like, yeah, he shoved his in her, and it was, and that's where we're at now. But erotic horror is a lot more wild, for sure. I never thought to ask this, what's your favorite genre to narrate? Horror. I love horror. I love narrating horror. I don't get to narrate a lot of horror, and more recently it's been predominantly erotic horror that I've narrated. That's been fun, though, because it's just horror with fucking is all it is. More horror or more erotica? Like, is it primarily horror with a frisson of sexiness or primarily sexy with a scary bent? No, it is. A lot of the erotic horror I've booked recently has been predominantly fucking horrific. There's obviously, like, sexy time involved, but it is predominantly horror, for sure, and has been, at least. Yeah. Member is a, yeah. From euphemisms to hardcore erotica. Hello, Rita! Welcome back! When you got your septum pierced, how bad was the pain? Was it worse about the nostril or the same? I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I don't know. Piercings aren't the same for me. It's a pleasure to have you, Rita. Dinosaur Warlord was a trip because it made me sound like narrated by Zap Brannigan. I mean, some of the lit RPGs have been pretty crazy for narrations, I've noticed. What news do you bear? Any good reads? I had a lot of fun with Black Wicket House. That one actually surprised me a lot because it was like eldritch dark noir romance, but, like, it was good. I didn't know going into that one really what to expect in terms of the writing style or anything else, but it was just kind of a fun story. It was an interesting concept. So that one was a lot of fun, for sure. We have to watch The Odyssey. We have not seen it yet. I would love to find more, but it's terribly hard to find one aimed at men that aren't weird slop. Also true. That is fair. I hope you have a good time with it. Planet, thank you. Happy to have you. Listening to you narrate Black Wicket inspired me to get the book. Yo, I'm glad to hear it. It is good, and obviously it's the first in the series, so there's more to come from it, but I am interested. I think that probably that one, and then, like I said, I mean, Writhe really did surprise me. I didn't know going into that one what to expect, or, like, how deep down the rabbit hole it was gonna get, because I was like, okay, this is just gonna be like, oh, the doctor, like, nah, and then it got pretty fucked up once or twice, to the point where, like, I had to stop and be like, hey, yo, wait a minute. because I had to narrate that. And mind you, I think the misunderstood thing from a lot of people within the book talk element is like a lot of these people that listen to these audiobooks don't realize that there are some companies where we don't read these ahead of time before taking the contract. So not always is that an event that occurs. So we're going based off the trigger warnings that they give us and just a little synopsis. So I've taken books that have just been like abhorrent. And it is what it is, right? Like somebody somewhere is enjoying it. My job at the end of the day is to ensure that our collective listeners / readers enjoy the ride. That's all I give a shit about. But much like any other job, there are moments where you're like, holy fuck. I've been recommended by friends the past to voice act, which I've done for small moments. So I wanted to ask, I have a general sense of losing confidence getting involved with projects. How do you approach voice acting starting out? Know that you're going to fail. Go in knowing that you're going to be told no, that you are going to judge yourself based on other people's successes, and that at the end of the day, your journey is your own. And that's just unfortunately how it's going to be. Own your voice, own the way that you approach the job, never stop improving or getting better or finding ways to keep going. Thank you. Autumn has a book review channel on their Discord, so if you're not a member already, it might be worth taking a peek. Just remember the rules. Yes. I wouldn't call it a book review. Well, I guess it is a book review channel. That's fair. Yeah. Is the WLW one the one that you read in Discord? Yes, that was the teaser for that one. So that's what that was. There's about 100,000 books where women get with werewolves, but like not a single one where a guy gets with a lady werewolf. That's not true. Those exist. You just have to look in a completely different genre. Hello, Rob. How you doing? There are absolutely fuck books for men who want to fuck werewolf ladies. They exist. They're just not as common. Also, if you want them, you can always write them. The world is your oyster, and in it there are many oceans. You weren't here. The world is your oyster, and within it there are many oceans. Twitch clip that. It's fine. You get that one for later. What if I don't like oysters? I mean, sure. Welcome, Logan. Happy to have you. The world has many oceans, Ed boy. Man, I gotta start practicing Johnny Bravo. I haven't done that since. Padunk! Look, it's a padunk! A wild sighting of a padunk! Shout out to Padunk! Padunk is currently also on a fitness journey, and they are doing fucking amazing, and I'm so proud of them. And I'm just happy to see that they're being consistent and doing the thing. Chris, thank you. There's a legit author on TikTok who always posts about the monster book she writes specifically for guys. I believe that. Also true. In the wise words of Johnny Silverhand, if I need your body, I'll fuck cyberpunk music, please. You had me at horror, so what are we talking about? We were talking about an erotic horror that I narrated. I'm just curious what you meant by look in a different genre. Where am I meant to look? I mean, like, there could be harem. You can look up different variations of things, is what I mean. It could be the genre you're looking for. Do you do accents? Yes, I can. Some accents. Ah, hey, Nightwolf. Thank you. I'm glad that I can do something to inspire or motivate in some capacity. I do what I do. Either way. My favorite recent pastime, though, has been realizing that I made the critical error of mentioning gender as a spectrum, and boy howdy, do they come out of the woodwork. I think my favorite thing about that, though, is people can't decide, insulting wise, if I'm straight transitioning, and if so, if I'm a man trying to be a woman in their words, or a woman trying to be a man in their words. They can't decide, and I think that's infinitely funnier to me, that they're so convoluted in being an asshole that they don't know the difference. That's been a fun affair. Please be safe with those wildfires, because it is getting nuts, for sure. Did you voice act Roxanne in Stand of the House by Puppet Combo? I did. I played Roxanne, and I also played one of the customers that you interact with at the beginning of the game. I did have the pleasure of voicing Roxanne. So a lot of the list of stuff I've done is under autumnivyofficial.com. And then I do have a few things under I have merch under autumnivy.com. So a cursed thought I have, so I have to share the pain of a werebear woman with a femboy fetish who has a dick. That's good stuff. Yeah, they don't know how they want to insult me because they can't figure it out. I've never not been non-binary. This is not new news. I think it's fucking crazy that people are like, oh my god, like me removing my tits for health reasons has absolutely fucking zero to do with any of it. Fucking crazy. People are really questioning why you remove the implants. Do they know they cause sickness and brain fog? No, I literally had people getting mad at me, which is nuts. Definitely attract you either way. I appreciate that. It's just weird to me. We can always tell proving every time, they cannot tell at all. I've just started responding with that of like, boy howdy. I'm doing much better. I just had so over the last couple of years I had numbness and tingling and a few other issues that I thought were correlated to stenosis. Turns out that I got a little better educated about the submuscular implants and the way that they start to affect things. So I was like, fuck it, I'm out. And I decided to have them removed. That's the TLDR. So I did it for health reasons. But I am doing much better. There has been an improvement and a change for sure. I feel a lot better. Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy that you want autonomy over your own body. Pedunk is correct. That's what everybody keeps saying, Obadon, is like, fine, if you like tits so much, you go get them. You inspire me because I find it inspiring when people, specifically women, put in work to be healthy and strong. A strong woman is not a man. It's ridiculous. They are human. You right. Yeah, well, no, and they do. Like, you cannot win. People get mad that you get bigger tits. People get mad that you get smaller tits. People get mad that you remove them. Like, it's fucking crazy. I don't know. You look absolutely stunning. I hope that removing them helped you. They have. Thank you, Planet. I appreciate that. And yes, predominantly, so there's subdermal and then submuscular. I covered this a while ago, but there is a different way to do it. I beat hard mode and Stand of the House yesterday. It's extremely good. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It would be interesting to see a cinematic adaptation of Stand of the House for sure. But with how they're doing, you never know. Were the implants pressing on nerves or was it some other? Karma, yes. So I had not just muscular issues, obviously, because they separate and they cut your pectoral muscle, but I was also having some nerve pressing going on. But it was a compiled issue among a few other things, but it definitely was not doing anything to help. I cannot tell you the hate I get for having had a hysterectomy and can't have kids. And that's not deserved. You made a decision that was best for you, and that's what matters. Who follows you and doesn't think gender's a spectrum or something? Like, you're so visibly queer. Who is watching you and thinking you're a trad wife? You'd be surprised what people think in their strange little portal of parasocial reality. I have no idea. I'm not really sure who would look at me and be like, that is a straight 100% cis, gonna live barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen woman. Buddy, I've taken bigger shits with more fucking understanding than you have right now in this moment. I am able to lift safely. Yes, I'm doing much better. Not that I couldn't lift before, but my mobility and the improvements I've had have been so fucking worth having them removed. People's entitlement to bodies, yeah, it very much so. And thanks you, Amara Leo, I appreciate that. Poos! I will. I popped over to my least favorite app just to... I appreciate you, Lungs. Thank you. That was my ex when I finally told him to get out. He thought when I like tits meant he could have more girls in the relationship. Yeah, unfortunately, that does happen. I'll have to listen to that. Last Shanty by Dorina Harvey. You'll have to send it to me. I'm sorry that happened to you, Cryptech. That's always rough. It's like 4:30 in the morning, just dropping by to wish you a speedy recovery. Thank you. I am doing much, much better now. Bass, it's good. So far, so good, and I hope that you have a very good time. Please take care of yourself. I mean, kind of, yeah. My back does feel better, for sure. It has definitely helped a lot of the like, my shoulder does not feel pitched forward like it did, so it is absolutely true. Yeah, I don't know, man. I also think that they just publicly want to announce it because it makes them feel better, but it's simply not true. That's like being like, oh my god, Grindr's disgusting, and then they're on Grindr. You know? I think Autumn is traditionally taking care of a ranch and other animals. Yeah, I mean, I am my own trad wife, traditionally. I came across your content when they were in. They were not the reason you stayed. Thank you, Jay. You did not. We've just been bullshitting. I live in the American South, and down here a woman can't get a hysterectomy without their husband's approval, and even if you never plan to have kids. So, Adriana, I came from Arizona, and I had that issue too. Because I remember wanting to discuss birth control during an appointment. Mind you, I'm a grown-ass woman, right? Like, this was not, just post 18 years old type shit. Like, grown as fuck. And the very first thing that came out of that doctor's mouth was like, well, I just think that you need to have a discussion with your husband about this. And I was like, he's sitting right there. Mind you, this was pre-era transition Ellis. So Ellis was still Sarah at that point. And I was like, yeah, this is my spouse. And they looked at Ellis and was like, well, and I'm like, they're like, well, what if you change your mind later? And I'm like, pretty sure that's not going to happen. So I'm good. Give me the birth control. So I'm sorry that you had to deal with that, but it is unfortunately still a thing. My ex has been pressuring my oldest to get a reduction. She only just turned 18 8 days ago. Even tried to get her future mother-in-law on it. My oldest and me are not happy with it. Wow. First of all, your oldest can do whatever the fuck they want to do with their own body, and I think it's really strange that they're pressuring them to get a reduction. Congrats, have your opinion, but no, shut up. It happens all the time. They will literally tell you or try to deny you, Rob, and basically be like, well, you don't want to make a mistake for future instances. Like, what if you decide you want children later? Like, that is literally what they will tell you. It's just nuts. I don't know. And this is not, Luigi, thanks for the follow. This was not a situation where I was like, oh, let's get political in the chat. It's not like that. I don't want to, I've discussed it before where I don't prostrate myself to be the kind of person that wants to talk about horrible negative shit. It's just the irony of posting fucking photos where I was like, oh damn, showing like a very feminine base presentation versus like a more masculine base presentation. That's all these pictures were. And watching people flip the fuck out over the last day and a half has been a fucking affair. Like, it is crazy to me. People like going out of their way to be an asshole and then be like, I just simply can't follow you anymore. I can't believe you've done this. Like, what are you? Like, hard R, bad word, And I'm like, it's not an airport. Where do you post this that weird chuds are seeing it? Literally just on social media. That's it. Doesn't matter. I'm not posting it anywhere that you wouldn't post anything. No. Yeah, people are just nuts. Anyway, at this point, I'm turning it into a game. I'm going to start turning it into a game. So, I'm going to tell you guys a secret, all right? Because part of costuming and cosplay is that I can do anything that I fucking want. If I want to handcraft a prosthetic and turn myself into a cat girl and have a little cat nose, I can fucking do that. I have the power to do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want to do it. And that includes, but is not limited to, making anything I want as a prosthetic. And my favorite part is that I can make a giant, bouncing, big, beautiful boobs. And I can slap those bitches on whenever I want. I can literally just slap some tits on whenever I want. And no one's gonna know. Who's gonna know? You're not gonna fucking know. You're not gonna be able to tell the difference. I am so fucking good at what I do. You're not gonna know. So at this point, fuck them. Bucket Beast talked about how whenever they do femme presenting, it gives them comments like, this is so much better. That's my favorite part, though, is that you literally are not going to be able to fucking tell. I'm just not going to tell people. I'm not going to, like, present it any type of way. That, or you know what? okay, I've got a plan. Here's what we're going to do. Leon Kennedy. Leon! All right? I want your boner confused. My goal at the end of the day is to confuse their boners so much that they don't know what the fuck to do with it besides drag it through fucking weeds. Like, it's there. Quincy, thank you for the follow. I don't need to make a hot dog. I've got one. I've got a large packer. Again, non-binary. Just because I predominantly did not start this adventure, like having more mask presentation correlated to my social media does not mean that at any point in time I ever stopped being that way. I think gender's stupid. I think the concept of having to define who you are based on a word is fucking crazy, and that you should just do the thing. As long as it's safe, sane, consensual, and legal within a reasonable reason as far as like the 18 plus shit goes, like it doesn't fucking matter. Just do shit if it makes you happy. I cannot understand why there are people that exist that go out of their way to literally be a fucking asshole to a stranger on the internet simply for the need and the desire for what? For fucking what? You're just being a twat for no reason, dog. Like you need to fucking unroll your cock on a red carpet and be like, damn, I'm an asshole. No, you don't need to tell me that. I don't give a fuck. That is a stranger on the internet that has no direct correlation or presentation or fucking existence in your life. And you, for some ungodly fucking reason, feel the need to roll out your dick on a red carpet and be like, here I am, I'm a dickhead. Like, no, you don't have to do, believe it or not, you have free will. And at any point in time, you can roll that shit back up, shove it back into your pants and just fucking not. Or, wildly enough, you could just not be a dickhead. You could be a better person. You could be a better person. You could literally use the vitriol and that self-hate and that terrible traumatic thing that made you a piece of shit and make a different decision. You're allowed to do that. Insane. I know that you want to be a good fucking person. Anyway, it's fine. Sorry. I have big feelings. I have very big feelings. I have extremely big feelings about, I just don't understand it. Like, anyway, Leon, okay? I'm gonna do Leon, but like perfect Leon. Okay, like fucking 100%, you're not even gonna be able to know it's me. I will fucking get the makeup down and I will swing that shit and I will do Leon. But then I'm gonna have an entire set of just Leon, but then in one of them, I'm gonna turn around and it's just gonna be Leon with big old fucking honking tits. That's it. Hello, dinner and a game. It's good stuff. It's probably for the best. It was literally just me screaming. Yes, Leon with big naturals. So I found a place that has the Leon wig that I want that's like the right color and style for Resident Evil 9 Leon. I need to figure out the facial hair. But I need that. And then I have most of the clothes. I think I just need to replace the shirt. And then I need one of the holster pieces. So like, I'm going to make a list. But we're going to do Leon Kennedy with big fucking naturals, man. I got to work on the voice though. Leon massive honkas. Yeah. I mean, it's true. Leon S. Kennedy. The S stands for suck on these. That's exactly it. Like, do what you're gonna do, how you want to do it. Just don't interfere. You know what I mean? Like, you're not causing damage. I'll take out a loan. Oh my god. Who would be offended by gender? No, not gender bend. You misunderstand me. No. I want to do Leon. Leon. I want to do Leon. But then literally have everything be like bar for bar Resident Evil 9. You cannot tell it's me, and then just fucking one of the pictures for no reason in particular, just giant fucking tits. Honk those honkers. Also, I have no idea. And no, you're cool, Water Bear, it's okay. You're fine. I liked it a lot. RE9 was good. I'm down. Weirdos would be sure, but still. Fuck them. That's why we're doing it. We're looking just straight fucking nuts out Leon, big bazonkas Kennedy. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to get Chris together. And then I'm going to do Chris Cock of the Walk Redfield. I'm going to strap tits on him too. Why not? Fuck him. I'm watching a friend play through RE9. She has Leon wearing a crop top thong and a tramp stamp. You get it! See? They understood the assignment. The ballistic armor always does a weird number on titties. That's true. No, like double D's, like the old size. Leon, and now Leon Kennedy on a trampoline. It's just a giant dick. Chris is jacked. He does have tits. He does. I'm so jealous. I am so jealous of Chris Redfield's tits, dude. Like, that's what I want to strive for. So I get it. I'm not like, I don't have tits right now. Like, I have tiny cleavage. There's tiny cleavage. Just tiny. Itty cleavage. But like, I'm working on it. I have gym goals. I want to like get it to a point where the pectoral muscle is filled out and I get a little layer of fat on them so that like they jiggle, but then it's just like big old like bara boobies. Like that's the goal. Chris Redfield boobies. Big feelings that I hide in my big man pectoral bobas. Tiny cleavage sounds like an Elton John parody. It's true. Leon with tiggle bitties. Leon Kennedy's gazongas. I am jealous of Chris Redfield's tits. Wouldn't you be? Sculpted pecs that look odd. See, you get it. So part of the thing is like, I've realized, so I didn't realize that, I do chest, but I've never like made it an abundant point of the things that I do for gym. So like, a lot of this side, because the pectoral muscle is one giant, like imagine my hands, right? It's just, this is the whole of the muscle. So this whole thing is the pectoral muscle, but you can put more, I guess the easy way to put it is like put more pressure, in a sense, with what you're working according to how you are engaging. So there's micro muscles, obviously, that allow for more engagement or less engagement depending on the location. But like, one thing I noticed is that I have some muscle on the side, but because of the way that my pectoral muscle was cut to make up for the implant, she had to like re-stretch my pectoral muscle down and sew it back together, right? So like there was intensive positioning with that. It has, Caboose, thank you. But no, I need there's nothing. I want Chris Redfield's tits. He does have chesticles that would make men and women jealous. Yeah. I know I have man boobs because several lesbians have confused me for a chick before. It's not a bad thing. We were talking about Chris Redfield's boobs. And how that is my goal. Honestly. I am gonna still... Another thing, because I just thought about this. So, I am still going to make the video, about, like, the surgery, what happened, why, show some, like, footage and things that I took. So, all of that is planned. I also want to get a little more in depth about, like, why I chose to have a double mastectomy and not leave any tissue at all. Because I think a lot of people seem to misunderstand when I tell them, like, no, I had my implants removed. They think that there's still something there, and there's not. Like, I got nothing. Like, I removed the tissue. And that was intentional, for body dysmorphia reasons. I know myself. I know when I lost a bunch of weight, how my breast tissue reacted. And I know how it looked and how I felt. And I knew that with the amount of muscle I had gained, that if they had removed that and then tried to fix the pectoral muscle, that I would have been extremely upset with the shape. And is there a way to fix that? Absolutely. Plastic surgery is plastic surgery. Like, it could have been fixed to some degree. What? Hold on just a second, guys, please. Hold on. No, it's fine. Just hold on. Hey, so some garden snakes got stuck in the like gummy spider trap that's only like this big, and it's the garden snakes that are outside of the gym. So give me just a second. Ellis is trying to help them off the stickies, but like, just please hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me see if. No, I mean they should be fine. Okay, so he's gonna give him a bath and warm him up. We had to use vegetable oil. She's really cranky, so I'm gonna be kind of gentle, but she's okay. She's safe. Yeah, that's what we were doing. So that's why she's all shiny, but she's okay. She's just really upset. So Ellis is gonna finish. He's currently trying to. Oh, this isn't our snake. This snake was just like a regular garden snake that got stuck in the spider traps that the guy that does the spraying, the bug guy, he put him out there in the gym. So I guess these guys got stuck, but so we're gonna give him. Ellis is gonna give him a bath and just make sure. Yeah, the exterminator. So she's okay. She's just. I'm sure she's exhausted, and that sticky shit sucks. But they'll shed it out and they'll be okay. So yeah. We'll clean them off and then Ellis will let them go. Okay, so here she is. I'm just gonna set her right here. It's fine. I just when you did that, I thought something happened. No, I had no other way. Hands were covered all sorts of shit. It's fine. They're the only ones, right?
That I could see. I'm gonna double check.
They are absolutely. Well, we'll release them back. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna put them right back. No, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, in the garden. Yeah, put them in the big garden. Because Mars is gonna go home. And I don't want the dogs to get them. Yay! Oh, that's so disgusting. My hands are covered. I saw that and everyone flying. It's okay. Alright, we're gonna get you guys warmed up now, okay?
I can get it. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, it's okay. I got it. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Everybody's good. Oh. Here. You got him out? Yeah, you're good. So yeah, they're fine. Ellis got them. Ellis got them loose. They're safe. Both of them are alive and unharmed, thankfully, because sometimes that can go really, really bad. I don't like sticky traps. I should be clear. The sticky traps that were set up by the exterminator were intended for like bad spiders, because we had an infestation of like danger spiders that can obviously harm the animals or us. So they put them out there to try to get rid of that infestation of like the danger spiders. The problem is that the cube can fit small garden snakes, and it appears that they must have gone inside probably to try to get warm or to cool down. And I think they got They got stuck. But Ellis handled it. He's gonna wash them off right now. So they'll get like a warm bath and warm up because the vegetable oil was cold, and then once he gets them warm, we'll put them in the garden, like the main garden, away from that, and hopefully maybe they can make a new nest because it's very clear that they're a pair, but they're okay. I'm sure they're just really really upset. So, you want to name them? What what do you want to name them? I mean, you can name them if you want. They're very young, but they're just simple garden snakes. But if you want to name them, we can. We could name the snake Lex after Lex Murphy from Jurassic Park. Okay, that's one name, but it's a pair, so we need two. So it's a male and a female. We have horses, we have quail, we have chickens, we have dogs, we have cats, we have bearded dragons. There's a really, really bitchy lychee gecko in that tank. We have a lot of different things actually. Several. Mr. Wiggles. Lex and Mr. Wiggles. Yeah. Lex and Rex. Cryptex says Lex and Rex. Yeah, we have 3 cats. We have a barn cat that prefers to live outside, and then we have 2 inside naked chickens. How bad were the spiders? They were just in the gym. I mean, it's a garage, so it happens. It's just I just don't like having them in capacity where they could cause harm to the smaller dogs. I appreciate your thorough descriptions of the need for the glue traps in this case. Some spiders are very dangerous. Yeah, I don't really like glue traps. I don't use them for mice. We use the farmer's trick for the mice. So you take a bucket and you stick a stick through it, and then you put like a soda can with a little bit of peanut butter slathered on it so it spins. So when the mice get up on top of it, they go to get the peanut butter and the can spins around because the weight distribution throws them, and then they just drop into the bucket. So it's a really safe and easy way to deal with mice or rats. Sticky catchers like that, I really will only condone if there's like obviously something like Franklin, like a dangerous fucking centipede or something. Otherwise, though, glue traps are not a go-to. I think that they're completely they're shitty. I try not to do it. Yeah, hairless cats. Where'd you get your chair? This is a Razor chair. So this is a Razor brand chair. I think I have a code through them. But they do come in other colors than pink. Pink is just the one that they sent me. I don't know. Let me see if I have like a code for it or something. I thought I did. Maybe. Let me look. I think. Or I did. Maybe I don't anymore. I don't know. I'll look for it and see. Because if so... Because it's the Razor Quartz chair. Is what it is. I guess I don't. But anyway, it's available. No worries. I don't... So, Razor's hit and miss. But I haven't had trouble... This chair's been really good to me, I'm not gonna lie. I very much like this chair. Lulu, thank you for the follow. Lesbians like you and your husband are so wholesome and inspiring.
I didn't want to do the
I'm not a
booty stuff,
lesbian,
you
technically.
You guys made this work. You bullied me into booty stuff.
You would bully me into booty stuff, APSC. Technically, I'm not a lesbian. I am pansexual. If you're a good person and you're decent, I don't really care how you identify. All I ask is that you strive for betterment and act like a kind, loving, and decent person. So, also, I don't really know how that works with him being a trans man. Personal pansexual from Sexy Hut. I like that. I'm keeping it. I need a shirt. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make a shirt. But anyway, yeah, so, but the snakes are good, so he's getting them handled. I still have the Deadpool chair. I just have to sew it. It's in the gym. It just, the bottom of the chair portion needs to be reupholstered and sewn back together. So we're good. But I promise. But yes, the snakes are okay. They will be warmed up and washed because that vegetable oil is nasty. But they're off the trap at least, and they're okay. I mean, it doesn't really have anything to do with anything. I'm not really sure. Did the Deadpool chair take damage? I just had it for so long that I wore it, and so the seam line on the bottom half of the seat started to wear. It also, the one thing I like about this chair, admittedly, is that the seat is a little longer and a little wider, so like I can cross my legs and sit. And that's not something I had as easy of a time with the Deadpool chair. Get Ellis out of the wooden cock chair. I tried, but the problem is there's not enough space in this room. Because he has a chair upstairs. He's got a gaming chair. But it's such like a tight space. It's hard. Yeah, it's very showing age. To be fair, I've had that thing for a fucking while. If they would have told me I would be able to get a personal pansexual from Sexy Hut for reading books over the summer, Jesus Christ. Just a sweet non-binary from pansexual Pennsylvania. Can you recommend any PS5 games? I mean, I don't predominantly... Everybody good?
We are pissy, but we are clean.
Are we mad?
Yeah.
Are we warm, though?
He will try to pop out.
Okay, we're gonna be real gentle, but here they are.
They are definitely a couple.
Yeah, hi, I know, I'm sorry. We're gonna put you back in the garden, though. You're safe. You are not sticky anymore. You're just real gromp.
No, I think that was recent, too. I'm glad that I walked in there.
Yeah. I want to get a new chair that is mesh. That's fair. Personal pansexual and a free Pepsi. Jesus Christ. I still say Lex due to Jurassic Park for the one in Rex because it rhymes. They want to name them Lex and Rex. They said that we have to name them, and I told them they're not our snakes. They're garden snakes. And they said, but you saved them, so you have to name them.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
So Cryptech wanted to name them after Lex for Jurassic Park and Rex because it rhymes. So I guess they have names now.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so these are just little guys. They're just, oh, I know, I'm sorry. Okay,
I think because she was completely curled up in the glue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he started to go in after
to
her
try to save her.
He was only from like here up, and he
got stuck.
Like from here up, and then the end of his tail. So I think this just happened.
Dad kept the Jurassic Park box. He literally finished it when the news about Sam happened. So he kept it, and it is a personal box for him. But it is an amazing box. He did a great job. I think he talked about wanting to do another one.
Yeah, I want to do one that has the Indominus on it.
Which would be sick as fuck. But yeah, so it's finished. Yeah.
All right, kids. I'm going to take these two and put them
in
back
the garden.
In the garden. So
everybody say bye to Lex and Rex.
And make sure that there are no additional accidental side quest joinees.
Yeah, yeah. No F in the chat for the legend. W in the chat for the legend. They were great color choices. We are going to plan on launching the stuff, any of the boxes that Ellis makes. We will launch on shop under, I think we're just going to do autumnivy.com and keep them. But we will start doing character-driven boxes and things. So, like, Ellis is making a Silent Hill box for me right now, and then working on a few other things. Any word on Lonely Broadcast Book 2? Yes, I updated people a little bit ago, Corey. So, Kel, unfortunately, had some health issues, and then Joey has been going through some personal things as well. We also want to make sure that a Lonely Broadcast Book 2 is solid. So, no audio errors, no problems like the first one, which we're going to look back. We're going to look at going back and updating the first book and try to fix those things. But for right now, it is in active work. It is in production. It just right now is kind of taking a little bit of time. So we're doing the best that we can. Hi, Spike. But yes, that is the word on Lonely Broadcast too. So, Spiker, I would not mind streaming this with you Wednesday, but I have like an hour of stream time left, and then I have a date that I need to get to. So I promised. I technically told him that if I went over, I'd let him know, but I want to be fair to him, and I feel like that would be not appropriate for me to be like, hey, chat is keeping me over. I'm gonna be 20 minutes late. So, do I dare ask if we've seen the season finale of Lestat? Not yet. Don't spoil it for me. Don't say anything. Shh. We gotta watch it tonight. I heard that Bethesda, yes, a date. I heard that Bethesda was trying to remaster Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Yes, from my understanding, that's true, but I feel like they're just deviating. I wouldn't really call it a fancy date. We're just doing a chat date. The problem is that he falls asleep when we watch movies. So, and we did that last time, so we had like a movie date. And so Ellis and I predominantly watched the movie and he fell asleep like an old man. So, but he asked if we could do like a call, so we're at least gonna do that. You did send it. Okay, good. Yes. Yeah, kind of like a Discord date. Just like a FaceTime call. I think we want to make like one of the things we talked about doing was picking recipes and making them over FaceTime at the same time and then eating dinner, sort of. Is he a honk shoe or a snork me sleeper? A silent old man fall asleep at the movie Midwestern Dad Sleeper. Same to you, Corey. Fallout 3 remaster next year. They announced, I mean, they have to do something to compete with fucking Grand Theft Auto now. Thank you, Valkian. Yes, you too. Who is what? A one-on-one Treen stream date. No! Oh god, never again. Treen's not allowed anymore. Treen has to suffer my recipes next time. And I wasn't gonna give her anything but, like, good old southern recipes. Better a movie sleeper than a movie dogger. Have a good one, G-Man. Appreciate you stopping by. Treen's not allowed. Like, listen. Thank you. It'll be good. And I appreciate that very much. I am also glad that I'm feeling better. It has been a wild ride from start to finish. But I'm glad. I need the booba now. We will do this. So he won't ask you to bite the ramen? No, I don't think he knows the ramen lore yet. Unless Ellis told him. But I don't think he knows the ramen lore yet. Biscuits and sausage gravy style. Trick them into pickle mac and cheese. I can't do that. I have not told him. Oh, you haven't told him? I don't know if I trust you, but that's probably for the best. No, but we don't need to tell him. I think that's good. We should not be telling him those things. Oh, we mentioned it? I don't remember now. Just send him the TikTok and say date idea. No one with a conscience and a soul could recommend pickles and cheese. No, okay, so when he was here, so you know those bags of fucking distracted. You know those bags of have you seen the dill pickle hot Cheetos? Because if you haven't, they are bastardized hot Cheetos and they don't taste like dill pickle. But when he came to visit, I bought some because I was like, oh, we'll have like a cheat meal night. Fine, whatever. But I made him eat them with the nacho cheese. Needless to say, that was an abomination. And I don't believe he was fond, but that's all right. So I will not be attempting to feed him dill pickle, nacho cheese, hot Cheetos anymore. Puts away the box of Jiffy. Hear from your role and stay at the house. I just have a question. What's your favorite part of the game or favorite puppet combo game? Hello, Lucas. Sorry, you came at a wild time. Also, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed the game. Puppet combo is stellar, and that was a lot of fun. My favorite part of the game of Stay Out of the House, honestly, like, I would say the room navigation was really cool in that game, mostly because if you're not paying attention, when you go up into the vent to go through to like try to navigate the house, if you're not paying attention and you set off literally anything in the house, I think I liked that you could there was more room for error, I think, in parts of the game. Favorite puppet combo game? I don't know, Nun Massacre was pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. Brick Bite date night streamed live. No, I will not be. We're not gonna do a date night where we do ramen brick biting, and I'm not gonna tell him that story. No ramen brick biting. Oh no, because Ellis bit the ramen brick. I don't think we finished telling him the story. That's right, I remember that. I remember that now. Bastardized hot Cheetos are still hot. True. Dylan Pickle can work with a lot of things, but that TikTok video was horrible. Part of me wishes to start dating, but struggling to maintain my own life until I start doing that. I had this discussion with Ellis. I think the important thing is remembering, like, hold on, brain is coming back online. But no, that was horrendous. That was horrific. Because I forgot about that. And in Valkian, in your defense too, Ellis and I talked about that. Like the dating stuff is hard anyway, I think. And like figuring out your path and like your momentum should always come first. But there's not to say that there's not moments where things come back around for that. But yeah, that was part of the discussion that we had. Is I think we were just gonna do something simple tonight because it's been kind of a long weekend. And then we were gonna swap recipe meals. So we'll do the recipe swapping, and then we're supposed to make them together while we're on FaceTime and then have dinner. So like I would really prefer not having wild recipes, but if you guys have them, I guess. I don't think it's too late. I mean, to be fair, like Ellis and I were at a point where we were like, fuck it, we just don't want to do this anymore. Like we're gonna close it off. It's just not worth it, whatever. And so we just kind of gave up a lot of stuff. And got to a point where we legitimately were just gonna be done with, you know, having things be a potential for poly. And like I stopped kind of having that be a thing or an idea, and sometimes shit doesn't work out because then somebody inserts themselves and decides to peacock in the middle of a fucking event that you're doing, and here we are now, I guess. I promise to not do that to you. I don't know if I trust you. You're the one that sent the pickle macaroni bullshit. Grey Dog, thank you for the follow. Hello, Calico, yes. Recipes. How many tattoos do you have? A lot. Many. Over 60, I think. I didn't tell you to make it. No, I'm not gonna make that is a bastardized thing. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna make that. Pickle macaroni seems like an enormous slight. That's exactly what it was, Jim. That's what he sent the recipe. It was bad. Welcome back, Ender. Bone music? Like what kind of bone? Trying to save up for a big trip next year for my brother's wedding. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, I totally understand. And again, that's like self-focus. I think that the self-growth is important. We were talking about the relationship stuff and like focusing on yourself and working on things. And then how sometimes people randomly show up in your life because they were peacocking during an event. Not poopcocking, peacocking, like male birds showing off. There's something called bone music, which is USSR era records pressed into old X-ray pictures. They were used to smuggle Western music behind the Iron Curtain or to publish. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's so interesting. And yes, Castle, your peacocking worked. I want to point out that there is video evidence of the peacocking that I thought I was 99% sure that he was either married or had a girlfriend, and I was like, I'm not even going to put effort into this. Because that is the scariest part about any of it, is you just don't want to bother. Hello, Baphomet! How are you doing? Yes, exactly, male birds. See, you understand. As always, I've got to give a shout out to my bro, Baphomet, for being amazing. So if you guys haven't checked out Baphomet's content, you definitely should. Hi, Dad number 4. Yes, Dad number 4 is currently soaking and giving me a problem. Penis Whistle Dad is back. Yes, I believe Penis Whistle Dad made it home. It is. I would love to know more about that, Professor Doctor. Like, that actually sounds really interesting. You should throw some into the music area of the Discord. I would love to see more of that. I just stepped outside and got a free shower. Where did all the rain come from? Look, I'll take the rain. It's better than the, like, fucking copious wildfires and bullshit going on. Male birds are such divas. True. That's why it was funny. At least to me. I thought it was funny. We might be getting a tropical storm. Jesus Christ. So I see that we're in the thick of summer. I'll trade your cold weather for some heat. I feel like how about we just have comfortable weather and comfortable temperatures? I think that that's needed. Yeah, please be safe if you're in the parts of the country that are affected by that. It's definitely been a rough ride, and I just want to impress. Like, obviously, you guys know you can take care of yourselves. Just please be careful. Here's the thing. If I send you something, there's no way you're making it. It depends on what it is, right? Also, Castle kind of has to agree to make it, I think. Not that I'm saying he wouldn't. I don't know, though, because I warned him about you guys, so it depends on what you send. Peacocks, cardinals, and pheasants are 3 examples of the male looking pretty. Yeah, that's why I called it peacocking. One city in Ohio has the worst air quality on the planet. That's nuts. One of my streamer friends is currently dying from the air quality in Chicago. Fuck, man, I'm sorry. Definitely humidifiers for sure, and take care, because that's bad. Girlfriend's a doctor and was like, do not go outside, when the air quality was just, Canada is on fire. I kind of wish my brother joked about it and then thought how amazing it would be to have a wedding in Japan, but too costly, and then he proved me wrong. Oh. I mean, congratulations. Still. At the least. The wheeze is too much for me. I mean, from what I understand, it's that whole area. I hope Sean Gauze is still doing okay, too. Sean's in Montana. Yeah. Didn't Ohio, a place called Bucharest, have a train derail a few days ago and cause bad issues? Oh, so we're just compiling problems now. Is that what we're doing? Jesus. I mean, it's always, but that's exactly why, like, oh, well, I mean, I wanna give, like, good news. I released a butterfly. I got the chance my monarch completed their chrysalis cycle and they became a butterfly, so I got to let them loose. So, you know, small good things for the planet, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. I got an opportunity to help the monarch population. So Ellis found a way, which unfortunately there were 2. One of them did not make it. I think in transit he tried to cocoon, because when he got to me, he was already in his cocooning stage. Unfortunately, though, if they are shaken a little much, and I think that's what happened, he didn't make it. But the partner did, and she was very sweet and very beautiful and very lovely. Yes, there is. You want to watch it? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it really quick here. Okay, I got you. Here, we'll watch the butterfly video. Oh no! Wow, where'd it go? Oh no! What did I do? Oh, hold on. Give me a minute. I'll find it again. I got you. So this is when I took. God damn it! Oh fuck. My brain is not braining. I have other things on my mind at this point. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, big button. Okay. Yeah, so this was the butterfly.
It's time to go outside. There you go. Gentle.
She was not confident in wanting to go outside.
I got you. Come on. I know, but
yes, plant milkweed.
Be careful. Come on. Easy. Okay, time to go.
She was so pretty.
This. Time to go pollinate some stuff and do good
Yeah.
things.
Sometimes it's the
Okay.
little good things.
You're beautiful. I'm so proud of you. You made it. Now it's just time to go.
No.
Yeah. Look at you. You did it. You made it. Now it's time to go and make things beautiful. Keep making good things happen in the world. It's a little breezy, but the temperature's okay. I think you'll be alright. You gotta go make your way.
I think the breeze
Go find
had her a
some
little
flowers. Enjoy life.
unsure.
Yeah? I bet you're hungry. All that
Her
hard
little
work doing
proboscis was
cocoon
coming
stuff.
out, so
But you're here now. Well, it's time to get going. Yeah?
it'd be really gentle.
You can't stay on me forever. You gotta get going.
Then
What
she
if I took
finally
you to a flower? Would that make you feel better?
took off.
Let's see if we get you a flower. Oh, there
she
you go. Bye. Do good things.
She was sweet. I'm glad I got to do it. It made me sad to watch her go, but I'm just really glad that she is now going and doing good things in the world. The one episode of SpongeBob when they were all scared of the butterfly. I remember that episode. Yeah. Well, that's why I kind of wanted it to be on a good note, because it's tough, like there's always something shitty going on. There's always something horrible going on in the world, and sometimes the small reminders, as simple as they may seem, of like holding the door open for somebody or having somebody compliment, the shoes that you wore that day or something. I think that it is oftentimes very undervalued to have moments and to enjoy the moments, you know? Yeah, it was really nice. I'm glad. I'm just glad we got the chance. Oh, congratulations! You're proposing to your girlfriend tomorrow? I love that for you. Ah, I hope it goes well. I am sending my best to you on this fine journey of what may come for you. No, you're fine. There's no reason to. It's okay. It's never trauma dumping. It's just talking. Everybody's been in the shit of it, Sometimes it's just nice to talk about it. Bonsoir, Lucifer Paradise. But no, never apologize. It's okay. We are all human and navigating things accordingly. Don't worry about it. I just think it's important to acknowledge the good stuff amongst the run of shit that is sometimes occurring for all of us, Yeah. I hope it is good. My husband's dream house hit the market a few days ago. There was an open house today and we went. Oh, they accepted the offer. Congratulations. Yo, I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. Congrats. But look at all this good news. And a free flex. And pee milk. Thanks, Spike. To quote George Strait, we ain't here for a long time, so let's make it a good time. Thanks. Look at all you guys with your good news. Even if it's simple, small things. My cat didn't throw up in my clothes today. I think that's a good thing. Sometimes we need the little wins of our cats not puking in our clothes. Whatever works. Yeah. But no, I think that's kind of the gist of it. I like it. I hope that you guys are able to get it worked out and that everything goes well and easy for you. House buying is not a simple task. So seriously, huge love towards you for navigating that, because it's always it is always a wild affair with house buying, for sure. I may finally have a stable job in my field after graduating college. Hell yeah, let's go! For sure. Got some cool love that surprised the shit out of me. Oh, yeah, let's go! See? Things like that are important. I'm sending my best for the job in the stable field. The house is gorgeous. That's cool. I'm glad. That doesn't happen very often, though, where you have, like, a dream home come on the market like that. So I love that got to be an opportunity for you guys, because that's fucking cool. Look at all you doing good things and spreading the good news. We love this for you. I'm feeling loved by my friends. Nah, it can be tough when your brain's being a dickhead, but the moments that matter are big. Azul, appreciate that. Please do. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of here for the dancing tails. I feel like that's a good celebratory move. If I had a tail, I too would shake it for the love of the game. For pickles, mac and cheese, to sex toys, to kinks, game narration, having some snakes and depression, and now for uplifting news. That is, you wanted to describe this chat. That would be describing this chat, to be honest. Like, I could think of no better way to go about describing this chat. Other than that. Which is always a good time. So, like, not gonna be mad at it. Giving all the love I'm legally allowed to give. Is there a legal limit on love to give? To be provided? Throwing ass. I need an ass throwing gif. I feel like I'm missing out on, like, a little emote that throws ass. Damn. You guys got me on that one. I gotta up my game. I feel like I'm drawing blanks. Not doing good enough. Treen's got ass throwing. Oh shit, maybe I should commission Treen for ass throwing. Treen does good ass throwing. That would be good. And I know that they mentioned it. Yeah, I'd be down. It's all good. Well, fuck, I may have to wait. At some point, I will look at maybe commissioning stuff like that, and or just doing it myself for the current time being. I'm just not that great at it. I gotta take care of the medical stuff first, but we'll get there. Throw it. Throw the ass. I've essay posted some stuff about the bone records. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really excited to read about that. It is just such an interesting... I didn't know that was a thing. Like, people did some wild shit. It just reminds me of some of the wild stories for, like, bootlegging alcohol and shit like that, too. Like, there's just... History is crazy.
Look at this.
It's all good. I have Raw, thank you for the follow. To be fair, I mean, it's just mostly taking care of the family stuff. Like, I just gotta make sure that they're staying on the up. Got some news. I'm not gonna bring the good stuff down, but, like, we did get some news about the medical stuff for my mom and, like, the blood work that came back, so we're gonna see how that goes next week, with, like, the PET scan and a few other things, and it is what it is, you know? Just gotta kind of vibe with it and hope things turn out. They will turn out the way that they are supposed to, and that's all we can do at the end of the day. But, and I took that personally. Shaggy! Holy fuck. Oh my god, I've got to read all these. Shaggy, please. Shaggy dropping 25 fucking subs, making it rain, getting all of the flexes to 20-sided radio, Veril, Tormuz, Tappy, Zyle, Rabbit Queen, JD Smith, Ironkill, Caboose, Knight, Manero, Lighthawk, Matrix, Azul, Last Nerd, Dr. Fartsalot, Gojira, Jim, Gold, Gregoroth, Neck, Heroes, Scully, and Digital Clubhouse. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Making it rain. Good healings and tides. I appreciate that. It's good. Grandma's doing her best. Grandma's doing good. It's just navigating, you know, the pacemaker stuff and trying to stay in tandem and get shit handled. Mom's a little rough right now, but you know, we can't do anything other than wait for the results for the rest of the stuff to come back. So tomorrow I'm contributing to the air quality by throwing a bunch of chicken thighs and brisket onto the smoker. I mean, but you're eating it, so viable. They were extremely inventive with publishing. Some novels were typed on East German typewriters, and some were photographed, developed, and pictures bound into books. That's so fascinating. I feel I'm coming out so educated about wild shit. I love that all of you have your like things that you know about. I think that's so cool. Also, Ari, your CW love interest post. Congrats on overtaking both Spike and Faith on the CW crush list. Ellis and I talked about it, and then fucking Ash came back and she's like, what if you just did an entire photo set that was literally just like a stylized CW photo set just set up. Like that was intentional. And I was like, you know, I feel like I need to now, but what if I did it as Leon and Claire? Damn, I should get Leon and Claire together and do like the CW fucking promo ads and just do one as Leon Kennedy and the other one as like Claire Redfield and just be like, here you go. I smoke meat and I know things. It's a good place to be. It just was so ridiculous because I was editing the photos and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, it literally just looks like something out of like the Vampire Diaries. It was bad. Tiggle Bitties Leon. You right. Thank you, Ray. That's what I'm saying. Like deliberately poor color grading and just ass. The whole thing is coming up ass. I love it. I'm a boundless well of extremely niche knowledge. I think that's important. But no, it was just very like this is like a poster for a CW show. That was my only struggle. I had fun with it though, because there was a lot of interesting presentation. I was like trying to figure out how to pose, because I was like, the normal things that I'm used to doing for photo sets, I can't really do anymore because like there's nothing there to do it. Crop it weird and just post it out of context. I really should like tilt it slightly and then zoom in. Hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys this photo that reminded me of Supernatural. I haven't posted it. Vivian, hello. I hope you're doing well. I have to hold on. I've got to be careful about what I'm showing you. Give me a minute. Cuz there's bannable images. Hold on, wait. Okay, let me export it and I'll just open it, and I feel like that will work just fine. That's not what I downloaded, but okay, I guess. Just put it in the folder. What do you mean? All right, whatever. I got it. That's fine. Okay, so I edited this. Oh no. Oh, no. God damn it. Hold on. I did a goofinin'. I did a double goof. Give me a sec. I'm gonna fix the goof. There we go. Okay. Let me fix the goof. Okay. Fix the goof. All right, got it. Now I will pull it up. So, okay. So I was doing all of that, and then Ellis took this photo, and I was like, this is literally just a fucking like CW screenshot for like Supernatural or the fucking Vampire Diaries or something fucking stupid. And I didn't want to get rid of it because it's got a weird aura. And I couldn't, anyway, it's just the whole thing turned out weird. It was not intentional, but it was one of those images where I was like, I can't get rid of this now. It's the first season of Batwoman. The New Mutants. That's what I'm saying, is Anyway, it was really weird. This week, Autumn needs to make a life or death decision. It's very meme. There was just a handful of shitpost photos that came out of it. I'm too tattooed to be Batwoman, according to... I don't really know who owns DC right now. Hello, Goofy. It needs a title card. But yeah, so that... I didn't release that photo publicly yet, but, like, I kept it in the photo set that got released to subscribers through, like, the various locations, autumnivyofficial.com. But that came in the set for most of the locations, and I was like, I can't let it go now. It's too late for me. Ruby Rose was Batwoman before they broke her neck. Yeah, man, she went through some shit. That was a whole thing. It was more than just the injury, too. First stream, always love seeing your post and your energy. My favorite VA work from you is still Dark Somnium's NFC videos. Thank you. I appreciate that, Candy. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. You looking concerned makes it. I have no idea what I was looking at when Ellis took that picture. The only thing I could think is, like, maybe somebody was going down the road, or I was, like, double checking or heard something. But, like, that was a completely candid photo that was just unintentional. So I fixed the colors on it, and I was like, damn. That's it for me, I guess. I feel like he asked you something. It is a weird photo. By no means is that, like, professional in any capacity. It literally just came off as a weird... Anyway. But I may do a deliberate one. I just think it'd be hilarious with Leon and Claire. So we'll see how that goes. I gotta start working on getting Leon done. I also want to practice Leon's voice, because I think I am well practiced enough for some of the masculine voices now that I think I can do it. I need a little more practice. But he's so deadpan in his deliveries that I think I can do it without much concern. It's true. Random things can work out really, really well. That's also true. I'm also still learning how to get comfortable with, like, my build now. So, do you work as a stunt double? Not intentionally. I have done stunt work, though. The Lee from Ontario, Canada. No, it's okay. Thanks, Tormoose. I appreciate you. That is the way we do things. Someone in the comments is gonna say again that this is not candid. That is the most candid shit ever. Look, if my eyebrows are up and I look concerned, like, no, look, 3/4 of my photo sets are me just doing fucking blue steel. I'm just like, the whole time, or I'm like, cheese. Like, I'm either cheesing or I'm blue stealing. There is no in between. So the fact that I look legitimately concerned in an image should tell you that it is in fact candid. Like, there's no way. But there's no photo you take that doesn't look serious or sexual. It's true. But why male models? I can only turn left. Jesus. I haven't watched those in a long time. I still owe Pomtacular and Ray, Grandma's Boy, because I haven't watched Grandma's Boy in a long time. We were supposed to watch it. I have to start a new audiobook this week, and I have some other things I've got to catch up on too, making sure that I get out the Workout Wednesday and the Fantasy Friday for the week for the releases. The Fantasy Friday is going to be a VOD release from the live stream, so if you were not there and you missed it, that is the place to go. Oh, she's going to be back. That's right, she's on vacation. I forgot about that. But yeah, I'm going to update all of that and try to get that stuff handled this week too. There was that ramen brick thing that you did where you did look a wee bit concerned. I will never do that again. That was horrible. Oh, happy birthday to Pom's mom. And you're welcome. Pom is amazing. Pom is my lawyer. KPLA, thank you for the follow. Pom is my unofficial lawyer, but only in the state that Pom is allowed to be a lawyer in. The Legion lawyer. Pom is Legion lawyer. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules. Yeah, Autumn got 200 for it, and I will never do it again. I will not. I was viscerally perturbed. Never again. I have narrated questionable, probably AI written trash that I would rather read again than bite a ramen brick again. Ever. How are they okay? Are they safe?
Yes, they're good. I let them go. I also tried to trim down as much of the blackberry stuff over there as I could, because when I tell you they were up in the magnolia tree.
Yeah.
So I cut all that down, and then I dragged the tarp over the whole
I like
thing.
how you showered just to go outside to do physical labor and then wind up needing to shower again.
I needed to keep busy. But I dragged the tarp over the blackberries.
Yeah.
Because what else am I going to do?
It's true.
Poison won't work. There's too many to dig them up, so I'm just going to see if I can't.
The blackberry bushes are gradually taking over our magnolia tree because they're immensely invasive. So that's been a shit show. And never again. That did something. That did psych damage. I was psychologically damaged.
Oh,
Tavish, thank you for the 15 stream streak. Huh?
The ramen brick?
Yeah, the ramen brick. Never again. Come to think of it, I can't say anything. This is... have a good night, Scully. Happy to have you. As always. Just appreciate you stopping by. I don't regret it, but I did feel bad. I was sad. Like, my brain backseated itself. That was a very strange experience. I never want to do it again. But thank you. Never again. Fair enough. As long as you felt bad. I feel like that's really all that we can do. So about that Freddy animatronic.
Oh yeah, did you tell him?
I told them at the beginning of the chat.
Okay, good.
It was fun until I saw your face afterwards. Yeah, that was...
Did I show you the tweet that I put up and tagged Palm?
About Freddy?
No, about
Fazbear?
Palm.
What?
Because we were just talking about Palm.
Oh, what about... Wait.
Hold on, let me...
I guess Ellis made a tweet about Palm.
It was nothing fancy. You said her name and I...
Remembered?
Oh, did it die?
Oh, I guess something ate it. But no,
Oh, there it is.
Oh, just kidding. Hold on. Your Honor, who gives a fuck? Low key.
It's Palm.
This is Palm.
Yeah.
That's Palm as a lawyer. It's true. Hello, William. How are you? No, not a Pomni cosplay. Palm, like Palmtacular Palm. We love our Palm. So I think what we're gonna do, I still want to try to start doing like Way Back Wednesday, but I just don't know with time constraints. That may be something that's like once every couple of weeks if we decide to do that. Because I was talking to somebody else about some of the classic games, and there's a couple that I really want to revisit and kind of go back to for fun, especially because like platformers are not my bread and butter, and they are grade A rage bait. So I think I want to try to revisit that, but I do have the demos that we talked about. I also have the Sinking City 2 demo that I still need to play. The thing with that, though, is because it comes out in August, I don't know if I want to wait for the full release or if I want to go ahead and just do the demo. So maybe we'll start talking about that and see what we've got going on. Yeah, the Nintendo Lion King was something we talked about. It was Nintendo Lion King, Aladdin, and then I really... At some point, I want to play through the Legend of Zelda series again, especially now that, like, Ellis is in a position where he wants to sit and play.
Yeah.
I did play the Sinking City 2, it was neat, but only played halfway through. Ah, fuck, that's when your PC had RAM issues, I'm sorry. I do need to get to that, but I did promise you guys that we would look at playing Indigo Prophecy, because a lot of you didn't realize that Indigo Prophecy exists, and it is a fucking wild affair from start to finish. I think so, yeah. So, Sinking City 2 is, like a 20s based game that's coming out, but yes, it is Lovecraftian, so it's supposed to be, like, noir horror-esque. It looks pretty wild. Kind of goes in tandem with the Mound, Omen of Cthulhu. That's good that it's fixed. I'm glad they finished it. So it sounds like you're gonna be back on track. That's nice. And then, of course, Townfall... we're not getting until September. I have a mighty need to finish Pyramid Head, though, for Townfall's release. So I think I'm going to start working on trying to finish that. I just need to decide how... I'm going to have 2 separate photo sets for when I do Pyramid Head is the problem. Because Ellis and I talked about it. And, like, I don't want to do the shitty little triangle bra that a bunch of these girls do. Like, my requirement is to do, like, visceral, disgusting Pyramid Head. Like, actual true to form Pyramid Head. So I need copious amounts of liquid latex and a lot of other things. And so, like, I have the idea of what I want to do for my chesticles, but the problem is that I need 2 variations because one of them cannot be like visceral, kind of true Silent Hill gore-ish. So I think I'm going to use rust, but I have to do it the right way or it's going to look weird. So I think I almost need to do like that metallic and then kind of brush rust some stuff. And figure out a way to like do it as if it's like almost like a Cenobite where it's peeled so that I won't get in trouble with TOS. Because the problem is there's some locations that are going to be not so on board. So I may have to just offer like a fucking mega upload or a mega file that has the variant to it. Yeah, well, that's the thing is like there's that, and Jessica's version wasn't bad. Like I liked it, but I think my problem is there are still variations to it because like Silent Hill and Pyramid Head are very important to me. So I have a very specific idea in mind for that to play out. Have you ever played the FNAF fan game Five Nights at 39? If you want to laugh, you might like it. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I have, no. I think I've played maybe 1 or 2 Five Nights fan games. I haven't really gotten super into it. Yeah, kind of like chest markings. That's what I'm seeing in my head, but execution wise, I just need to play with it. It's on Game Jolt. Maybe I'll have to grab that for next time. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of releases now. I'm so fucking behind. We'll get there someday when I'm doing stuff. I've got 2 books that I really need to catch up on and make sure that I'm like on ball. And then Shift at Midnight, I think, comes out on the 22nd. Which, if you guys remember, Shift at Midnight, which I didn't know this, but apparently it's going to be co-op now. Which I didn't realize. So Shift at Midnight's co-op. I need a gross Pyramid Head from you. I'm telling you, it's going to be gross. Like, that is the end game goal, is for it to be gross. Yo, thank you so much, Ecto. Welcome in. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, it's hard. So, like, that's the reason why I'm going to have to do, like, a more subtle variation. PG, thank you for the follow. And then eventually work on the other. Would you be down for Legacy of Kamer Blood Omen? To play? I mean, yes, to play. For cosplay? Like, potentially. I don't see why not. That could be fun. I will say, though, Palm comes back Friday. If she's not wrong. She might be. All right, I'm going to figure out some food and then get ready for this date. So that, and I need to make sure that we feed Ellis also, because I'm not sure if he's eaten.
I had some.
Oh, I guess he did eat something. Okay, just kidding. But as always, I do have some new releases coming this week, so please check them out, as well as a Workout Wednesday and a few other things. Everything is at autumnivyofficial.com. But I'm glad that we had a fun AMA. It was slightly short, but honestly, sometimes they don't need to be long. Keep your eyes out for the video release talking about the chesticles. I am going to try to get that out this week as well. Outside of that, though, my merch is at autumnivy.com. We're going to raid in to Macus, actually, because I think Macus is playing... I think Macus is playing D&D, actually. So if you want some fun storytelling, this is going to be the way to do that. So definitely check it out. But as always, you can find me at autumnivyofficial.com. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and say hello to Macus. Be polite and loving. Macus is the person who did the art earlier, so check them out. And don't forget to check out their webtoon series.